super comfy, but quite large size. So I'm just
Yeah.
walking on a cloud with those shoes. I tell you,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I love it. But now I'm fed. But guys, remember we need to feed. We need to feed Ren. Okay, just remember, guys, we need to.
No. She's fine. She's all right. She doesn't need to eat.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
just-
you can eat the metal creatures that we killed last time.
She already
yeah.
ate them. She already
She
ate
did.
them.
She did.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Well, yeah.
Fed them to her.
What monsters? There's no monsters in this room. What do you mean? I see no bodies.
Wait, based on what she said, there at least heads are left. At least some heads are left.
Yeah, their heads are left. You can
We
have those.
hope, we
yeah,
hope.
yeah.
Okay, good.
But we need to bring them back to the city. At least one head or something.
I was about to say, imagine they're like, we need you to take care of a bounty. There's a creature out there. You need to go kill it. Okay. We come back with like a tooth. Like, what happened to the rest of it?
You
Right.
can burp in the background.
We just point to Zephyrin on the back, like, yeah, spit it out.
And she's like,
Drop
"What?
it.
I was hungry."
I like
Like
that
the
we look over. We look over the party that are all devastatingly injured. Majority of the damage was not inflicted by the monsters.
I once again blame Asdam. I said Rin shouldn't take part in the combat, but she did.
Meanwhile, here I am with only 1 hit point loss and 10 false life, so I'm literally just like the healthiest I've been.
Yeah, that doesn't fucking make sense. You're the one with wild magic. What the fuck is wrong with this party?
Listen,
There's a lot of things wrong with this party.
Look.
yeah.
Because of the sheer insanity of trying to fight Rin in her like insanely overpowered state. I don't think it would have been reasonable for my wild magic to have done anything during that entire battle, unless Kiri was intentionally trying to wipe us out on our first quest.
No.
I did nothing. I just stood in the background and went, "Oh, Ren, no, wait, Ren, stop, no, shh, wait, Ren." No, she could just whispering in the background, "No, Ren, stop, no, oh no, oh."
Hey,
Ooh,
I
God.
I was like one turn away from becoming like a rag doll, like when a dog gets its favorite toy, like picks it up in their mouth and just shakes it around. I was so close to being that last round.
Yeah.
Time. Wait, who put Rin to sleep? Who was it?
Wasn't
think it
you or
was-
Asdam?
It was
Asdam.
I think it was
Asdam,
Asdam.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Asdam has
asleep.
the sleep spell.
Man, that saved my life.
For real.
I'm just like, oh goodness.
The party's
I
gonna have to get
mean-
all the crowd control spells just to maintain their party member.
I mean, if that didn't work, I was planning to use the command spell to tell her to just get the fuck out of here, but yeah, it's good she used the sleep spell.
Ah. All right, are we ready? Kiri, what story do you have for us, including Astam's disappearance?
What do you mean? He's just
He's
sleeping.
right. He's right. He's right here.
She's
He's
sleeping.
right. He's right.
He's
Where you go?
He's right there.
Well, that would be cool if I could see anything.
No, that's right. You're the one party member that doesn't have dark vision.
Oh.
Look, it could
Oh.
be worse. It
You
could
had
be
a
worse.
torch.
Imagine
Oh, we
if we are all.
Yeah, actually, I
elves
had
and
the
he
torch
was only
active
one.
last time.
Yeah, I think the mod that I was using for torches just seems to be missing from my bar, so I don't know if it's just not compatible anymore.
Oh no.
Oh man, my
That's
torch
fine.
tracker is gone. Bummer.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think they might have split the mod because the module now has the ability to drop the torch. I can't turn on the torch, but you have the ability to drop a torch.
Interesting. I don't know why you would split that, but all right.
Yeah, seems logical to me.
Yeah, of course. Logic.
Wait, I need to say. I need
D&D
to.
is all about logic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
For sure.
100%.
Like the jumping being based in the strand.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
fucking elephants. Remember, they're like crickets.
Oh my gosh.
Can I use the follow? I'm gonna see if I can use a follow macro to make the
Hmm.
torch follow you.
Good.
Make the light go along.
That's
Oh, I'd
a
have to
little
turn it
batsy
into a token
there.
and then.
Little tiny bat.
That's fine for now. I'll just.
Welcome to the Melon Cult.
I was busy fiddling with too many things in the background, so I don't know if somebody else wants to recap us while I attempt to fix things quickly.
Oh, Rin definitely has to. 100%.
Also, Ren, there's an Easter egg. You see, if you look down here, down here in the water, there's a crab. If you hover over the crab, does it have a
Is it
name?
Shaft?
It's
Oh, it's not.
says-
Wait, the hover's not working.
No, it
No.
does not have a name.
The hover, we're gonna have to fix
It's
the
gonna
hover.
be Shaft.
It's gonna be Shaft. I know it.
It's definitely Shaft. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I would love it if I could see it.
Oh, actually, you come on in here. I'll get you a torch. Here we go. There's your torch.
Wow,
Yeah.
my torch.
Now you have to find the fucking crab.
Hey, there's the crab. Hi, Shaft.
Hey, down here.
Let's see. Fireball.
That's me.
There it is.
Oh my gosh. Every time you say fireball, I just think of that quote like, no, I didn't ask if anybody have left the room. I didn't ask if the children were safe
Yeah,
distance.
I
said
didn't
cast
ask
fireball.
if we got the orphans out.
Yeah, I cast fireball.
Love that.
Oh boy.
Oh, the best.
Oh,
Oh boy. Rin,
Hmm?
it is your time to fill everybody in on what happened.
No. Why
in
do
the
I
previous
always
episode.
have to do this? Even in Aztecs, I always have to do it. Somebody else. I know I take good notes, but somebody else.
This is why
Listen,
you never take good
you
notes.
take notes?
I
Yeah.
take
Notes?
I
take
don't
notes.
need the recap. I remember everything. I just don't want to be the person
Well,
that
well-
recaps shit.
Pillow knows what happens. The last campaign, what happens if I have to do the recap. The
Yeah.
recap always comes out a little bit differently.
Yeah,
in my favor.
missing critical
Me- me-
information.
I mean, also twisted information. Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
that happened.
I'm gonna call you on the bullshit if you try to pull that out.
What do you mean? I'm doing. If,
Eric,
if I
you can
do the
recap.
recap, that's how that works.
Hey, remember, history is written by the victors, and clearly he is a victor.
Exactly.
Considering how much we lost, yeah, we are the losers.
Eric, you can
Yeah,
you can
pretty much.
recap, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give it a shot. All right.
Tell us about your exploits. Mm.
Is this when Eric just gives us the recap of what happened that night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, and then there's like a fucking montage of us getting mauled to death, by a large black wolf. No. So we arrived at after a bizarre ship journey, where we dreamed about some strange dragon. I think his name was Ugin or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, after that, we arrive on the dock, only to find that everything in the city is basically gone. All of it's been bought out and piled onto an absolutely massive ship, being because it's going on an expedition to the north for some big shot wizard or whatever. I can't remember his name, but I know my character knows his name, so it doesn't matter. And during this time, Asdam's character, Evie, who is just completely oblivious, misses our stuff just being taken. Somebody comes up, picks it up, walks away. Our pack full of magic items. And
And I come back
after
right after it got
spending
stolen.
several hours trying to interrogate some guards, it gets late. We go and find some food finally, because for some reason we managed to go the entire fucking day without eating. Then
Some snacks, you know.
yeah, just some light snacks, some trail mix, whatever. We managed to find some food, and in the dead of night, we decide to follow up on the one and only lead we got, which is one, Pillow's character communed with their patron.
Yeah.
Got some clues, and I think I gathered some information at the tavern or the inn where we were at about a ruin nearby. And so we head out to this ruin at like, 2 a.m. or something? Upon arriving, we swiftly make our way through. We found like 2 magic items. One is a fucking slot machine on your wrist, and then I think I found a lantern of some sort.
Yeah, and there was another bracer. Chain one.
True. Yeah, there was the other bracer as well. And then eventually we arrive at the back room where there was those metal bug things. I forgot the exact name of them. And what was it? The weird
Corrosive
tentacle
bugs,
thing?
whatever. Corrosive bugs.
You mean the rust monsters?
Yeah, rust monsters. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And the rope.
there's the weird tentacly thing that we also fought the first in session 0. I cannot remember the name of it.
Yeah, the roper.
Yeah, that's right, the roper. Anyway, we somehow managed to survive despite Zerafina transforming into a giant wolf and basically damn near knocking out the entire party. Thankfully, luck is on our side, and the cave collapses onto the monster and not any of us.
Lucky, yeah.
And we managed to get out by the skin of our teeth, and only to find that we were in fact too late. Whoever stole our magic items got the use out of the magic items, and they were all there, broken, powerless.
Well,
and
I mean, they were eaten by the
it.
monsters. Yeah, they were eaten by the monster, basically.
they were eaten by the monsters. Yeah, remember there were actual bodies lying here around the box too.
Yeah.
We only realized it afterwards that there were other bodies here. Possibly.
Poor Reynold. Poor Reynold was forgotten.
Poor Reynold. Yeah, him standing in the back. He's like, guys, I can't see. Guys? Guys?
Fuck him, he doesn't do anything. He only gets
What
us
do you
in
mean?
trouble. He
What do you
only
mean?
gets us in trouble.
He is an expert.
Maybe at
He's an
making
expert
sandwiches.
in
Oh,
ruins.
that's right.
Maybe
I
I'm
completely
making
forgot about
sandwiches.
Reynold.
Yeah.
Poor Reynold. Just standing there.
But yeah, so I guess addendum to my recap. When we arrived at the ruins, there was some random fucking dude named Reynold who we
No, wait, we took him here. We met him with he was attacked
the
by
tree.
the goblins.
He was up a tree.
No,
He was
that's
up a
right.
tree,
He
you know?
he was up the tree.
Yeah.
And then I fireballed all the goblins and killed them in like basically one hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he took us to the ruins.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember now. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that man. Points to him in the corner.
Yeah,
He's
that
like
fucking
walking
guy.
to a wall. Oh.
Yeah, I think you had wait, let me see if I can show that. So you had, I think that shows right. So you found this item,
No,
I think.
no,
Yep.
it was the other
Yes.
one.
No. This is one of them.
We got
Is this
the
one?
chainweaver bracer,
yeah.
and we also got the spin something.
When
The
did we
spin-
find the
spin-
chain? When did we find the chain weaver?
Earlier. We found it first.
Yep,
That was
one
yeah,
we
that was
got.
the first one.
Oh, I probably wasn't there for a moment at the time. That's what happened.
Yeah. And then we got this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know what happened between this one and the.
Yeah, this one, the first one we found in chest, I think this one we found also, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. But you were all a bit worried about it, looked a bit cursed, so you guys gave it to me, and I'm like, I'll take it.
And then I decided that the third item must be safe as well, right?
I mean, I'm so far the only one that I'm currently carrying the lamp, and I'm not cursed so far.
So far, that you know of yet.
Yeah.
Yet. The night is still young, so to speak. We
I
will
don't know.
have
Can
to
you
see.
tell it? Can you tell it's not down here?
Well, listen.
It's night when I
Mine's
tell
a-
you it's night.
Exactly. Oh, there it is. There's the lamp.
What does it do though?
Who knows?
It's fancy. What do you mean? Look at it. Fancy?
Feral Azure. So So something with souls, but what the fuck does it do exactly? I'm not sure.
Maybe it makes cups of tea.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
maybe.
I'm not gonna
Maybe.
Google that. I will wait. I will wait patiently.
No.
I'm gonna wait.
No.
Maybe we will find out one day. If we don't, I will Google it then after the campaign ends.
How loud. Have mercy.
So what is
There
our,
you
what is our
go.
next course of action? I don't think we need sleep. I think we should trudge on.
What do you mean?
What-
Listen.
You know, early bird gets the worm, right?
Uh, well, we're the worms in this case. So
Exactly.
the early worm, we're like, hey man, I'm gonna go outside, and he's just like, no, wait, just get snatched up.
You know,
That's
just
what feels
like
like
by a
me.
literal bird, fucking Dark Souls style.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Just go yoink.
No, I think it would be in the D&D terms, it would be like a giant rock kind of bird.
Crash. Oh boy. Well, I think that's a pretty accurate retelling of what happened last time, with some, you know, a nice bite-sized chunk to give people a bit of an idea of what we did. And you know, then there's the rest of us who are very bloodied,
Yeah.
very bloodied. Listen, I was able to wash off some of the blood of Ren, okay, of Serafina. All right. We fed her, we gave her water, we brushed her, you know.
Just
She
a
ate your
happy wolf
hand.
now. Oh.
She tried to eat. You know, you hold out something and just like you hear like the snapping of like the teeth, like, you know, just yo, pat. Oh, we did have we did also have the thing where we were in town and someone's like, "Sir, is that sir, sir, party? Is this your guy's pet?" We're like, "No, she's not a pet. She's a druid. We swear." Really? You sure? Yeah. Tell her to change back. She's having some trouble, sir. You need a license. Fuck.
She's currently running Windows updates right now. She'll
Yeah. I think
she'll
I had to
change
pay.
back once they're done.
I think I paid like a gold coin for like, okay, here's a paperwork, here's your tag. You have to put it on her. I'm like, oh.
I think I can bullshit our way out of it.
Actually, if I'm
Good.
not mistaken, I think Polo, didn't you? The reason you paid for the thing was you convinced everyone that she was just your familiar or something like that.
Yeah, I said a familiar. They were like,
Yeah.
I was like, no, actually, you know, it's familiar.
So you have,
like, oh,
yeah, so you currently have a permit for it.
for a familiar. That's my familiar. Aren't familiars normally small? Yeah, there were some complications.
Look, when I get my familiar, I go big.
They go huge.
Go big or go home.
Exactly. Oh, can't believe it, Devin. You completely left out your escapades. The women slapping in the streets, chasing you off.
Look. That's just another Tuesday for me, all right? You know, it's gosh, if I was recounting every time, we'd be here for hours.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Hey, at least you got all the information you needed, right? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Bless you.
Don't worry
Bless your
about it.
face. If she sneezes, she turns back. She's like, sneezes again. Aww.
I have seen that somewhere before.
She sneezes and she does that thing where it's like humanoid, but you've got like the claws and the feet and the ears, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's still better than.
Yeah. Everybody turns their heads like, yo, what the fuck?
But like, is it? How much of a humanoid are we talking about? Is it just like only the hands and the feet?
Wow. You pull out like a notepad. You're like, interesting. Hold on.
No, because I have a certain image in my head, and I want to know if it's close to that.
Oh, of course. She is like she is now. Just wolf ears. Just the wolf ears and the tail. And everybody's like, what are you doing? You dressing up? No.
So what?
This is a cosplay. What's happening?
What's the plan? We trudging forward?
Wow, Kiri, you really want us to die?
What do you mean?
Aren't we done with combat here? Is this place even bigger? What the fuck? We are resting. Fuck it, we need to heal.
Yeah, we definitely healing.
What do you
right here.
mean? Devon's looking perfectly fine.
He is looking pretty. He's looking pretty dapper, but like some of us are bleeding profusely.
So, yeah, you mean
Evie's
yes,
also
Tom.
fine. What do you mean?
Oh, she is actually. Yeah, she didn't get hit. Listen, I just kind of, if it, like we can't leave poor Zerafina here injured, right? No. We need to. She needs to rest. It's not like I need to rest
it'll wash
too,
it
but
off in the
she needs to
puddle.
rest.
I need to rest. I am out of spell slots. I can't
Oh, yeah,
even
shit,
heal
me too.
myself.
Oh, that's true. Oh no. I
You
think
know,
we.
If you
I
don't
think-
let her rest, she might. She will go
Uh-oh.
crazy again. I'm just saying. She needs rest.
Oh. Oh yeah, she needs rest.
Not just moving away.
Oh, he's
Would it
setting
be
up.
a cheap
He's setting,
toy?
he's
No.
setting up. He's setting up. He sets up to sleep.
What the fuck?
Oh wow, puts up a little
pulls
tent,
out-
everything.
You know, he pulls a bunch of stuff out of a bag, and starts making
Oh,
himself a tent.
as we're all talking, he's like already set up a tent, had a meal, and has gone off to sleep.
He's fucking fast.
Hey, well, oh my friend is just like, hi, can I come in? What's going on here, Renault?
He leans on the tent, just collapses into pieces.
Creaks under her.
Just poking
Ah.
her in, like, I want to be in here too.
The little nose boop, like the little nose just sticking through.
Rin, you're about as big as the fucking tent. You can go inside.
She likes small spaces, you know? All right.
is Is
Mm.
everyone going to sleep?
Well.
Let's
Maybe not
assume that-
simultaneously.
Yeah, let's assume that someone is staying. Is staying.
I'll tell you
Um,
what,
no,
I'll
guard
stay
us.
awake. How about that?
I've got an
I'll
idea. I've
stay
got an
awake.
idea. I will. I just imagine. Well, I can take first shift.
You're bloody.
I'm more than happy to. Yeah, sure. But what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm sorry, Zerafina. I imagine Zerafina's gonna sleep. I'm just gonna like lean back on her, like sit down, lean against her back, kind of like flipping through things and kind of keep watch. Just a huge pillow behind me. Yeah, but I'm more than happy to take rest. I'm not sure how long the rest.
Is it-
Actually, let me do this.
Isn't it 4 hours for you? You're an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Well,
probably should take the rest first.
it is.
Just in
getting quite
case.
late.
Mm.
It is quite late, so I think what would be best is some of us take watch. I can take first watch, while the rest of you rest. Set up, eat, prepare, and rest. Can we close? Is this closed here? Whoop, no.
No, it's
Oh,
a
no.
cave.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
I
So
just
we'll
close the cave wall.
just move branches. What I will do actually, as in preparation, I'll put down like twigs and rubble by the
You
entrances,
You
so
just
that if
pick
somebody
up Ren and you just put Ren in front of the door, just blocking it.
just block the door. I would like to look for twigs, rubble, stuff that I can kind of put by the doors, so that if something does manage to get through, it'll kind of
Some like dry sticks and stuff.
yeah. So if they step on it, it'll make a noise to kind of make the party aware, possibly. I'm sure we can manage to find a few things and kind of set that up.
I would have set up alarm, but I'm out of spell slots.
And I will have some of my rations because, you know, I can't really eat the monsters like some people. Exactly. So I will have my rations, and I will then go through my inventory and, you know, inspect what I've gotten and kind of work for there. You know.
Then is the rest all sleeping?
Yes.
Yes.
I need my beauty sleep.
You sleeping there by the pond edge?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll fall asleep.
Off in the water.
Pondering the tiny little crab.
Tiny crab. Crab people.
Wow, I'm prone, sleeping, and unconscious, and incapacitated. Wow.
Deep sleep, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep as well.
That seems awfully restrictive.
You are asleep. There's not much you can do. To be fair, it's one. As soon as I apply only sleep, it applies everything. If I remove just sleep, it removes all of it,
Oh, okay.
except for prone for some
Oh.
reason.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's just set to apply all of those on them. So although after about an hour, Devin, you wake up. It's almost like you feel something like prodding you. You wake up, you look around, but you don't see anyone there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, over to the side, everyone else seems to be sleeping. Pillow, why do I still have you as Pillow? What was your character's name?
Zorn.
Zorn.
Zorn. Yeah. Zorn is still sitting away. He looks like he's got like taken out something that he's looking at, kind of like between his legs that he's busy fiddling with, and every now and then he picks it up, moves things around. Looks like he's fiddling around with some items. Do you want to attempt to go back to sleep, or do you want to do anything else?
Fuck it, I'll investigate.
I just kind of glance up for a little bit and go back to what I'm doing. Just kind of glance, just see you kind of moving, and then just look back down again.
Alright, I'm going to just, like I said, I'm gonna investigate. So let's roll some investigation, shall we?
Yeah. What are you trying to look for?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is prodding me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me an investigation roll.
Normal.
Come on.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Better than average.
So you look around, you try and check on the walls, check through some of the bushes around, but you find nothing out of place.
Alright.
I kind of look up and everything all right?
I swear I felt something poking me.
Poking you? Maybe equipment? Maybe some of these small creatures in this cave? They kind of scurry around, bud.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, just be careful with the bats.
Oh well. And then I just go back to sleep.
You find the same after about another hour or so. You're just kind of like really getting to sleep, and once again it feels like something prodding you, and you're woken up again. You look around, you can't see anything.
Can I investigate again?
Yeah.
just like.
Let's go. God damn it.
So good. So good.
Yeah. Once again, you look around in the dark. You just hear the snoring of fellow comrades, but nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
Having trouble
Okay.
sleeping.
Question.
Mhm.
Is it possible for me to pretend to go back to sleep, but sort of just like be prepared to like react whenever I feel the prodding again?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll or do anything, or is that just a role play bit?
Deception.
Just roll play that bit.
Okay. All right. So I lay back down on the ground, but I'm like, I close my eyes just enough that it looks like I'm asleep. And I start trying to breathe as regularly as possible to give off the impression that I'm sleeping while preparing to react the next time I feel said prodding again.
Another hour passes, and you don't feel the prodding, but you do feel like you're being watched.
All right. Let's see. Do I have anything that could help me here? No, I don't.
Pillow, and this time you've managed to fiddle around with the item you have, and you've kind of gotten an understanding as to how it works.
Okay. Okay, cool. Kind of. Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna wait another hour.
This man doesn't care about sleep.
Another hour passes, and nothing seems to stand out. Occasionally, there are a few times where because at this point you're getting quite tired. A few times you start to dip off, but any attempts to where you actually start to fall asleep are woken up by prodding, but nothing around. After 4 hours, I think was that your shift time, Pillow, as well?
Yes, I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, Zerafina should have full rest after 4 hours. But then I should be able to get some rest as well, I think.
Yeah, you have noticed, though, Pillow, is this entire 4 hours, you have noticed that Devon has constantly been not asleep, but has been trying to sleep.
Yeah, just kind of like insomnia. What's going on here?
All right, I'm going to get up and investigate one last time before I give up on trying to catch this thing.
I blame
you
your
need help.
I blame your lamp. I blame your fucking lamp. You're the only one that's get this feeling that I have high perception.
I'm feeling that prodding again. It feels like something's trying to wake me up.
Is it something you picked up? Maybe? You're sleeping quite awfully close to the water's edge. Is it because of that?
Suppose I could try sleeping a little further away from the water's edge.
Or do you need some kind of help looking for something?
Well, it would be... I mean, if you're willing to, you could, I suppose, keep a watch to see if you can spot anything that is prodding me at any point.
Oh, I can probably just quickly help you look for something, but I'm going to have to rest. But Zerafina here, kind of look over at the big old wolf behind me. I'm sure she'll be able to help. I'm sure she's got a good eye.
Yeah, so she hears of this conversation here, and she's slept enough as she begins to also wake up.
Ah, there she is.
Crab at this point runs off in between the rocks and disappears.
And then there was no more probing.
Quite possibly.
We shall see.
Wait, what? What's going on?
No, something keeps prodding me and waking me up.
Bearing in mind, her asking what's going on is just a series of snarls and barks.
Wow.
What's going on? Well, it seems that Devon here is having some trouble sleeping. Seems something keeps poking him away, prodding him.
Oh.
Would you be able to?
I'm gonna give one last little look around to see if I can spot the culprit and then go back to bed.
Well, Zara, do you want to maybe try and help him? See what it may be that kept waking him up?
Oh, okay. She gets up, stretches a little bit before she goes over to him, just looks down at him and then just thinks and just goes like, what do I need to sniff? But he actually just hears
You're on your own.
Well, before I go to sleep, remember to feed her. But she was asking if I just kind of leaned back over. I'm like, well, she was actually asking if do, just give her something to sniff, or just tell her what you need her to do. Sarah, I think that maybe it's about finding there's something nearby that keeps waking him, something stirring maybe, or I'm not sure if there's really something to sniff. You know.
Yeah, just see if you can't spot any signs of something lurking around here that's not supposed to be here.
Mm.
Okay.
She carefully steps around to take a look because she's so large. If she doesn't really step carefully, she could basically just kind of wake everybody up with her steps. So
just very delicate, like.
Just
so
steps into
tiny
the pond,
step.
the water just pours over.
should I do an investigation check or something for her?
Yeah, it's can do investigation.
Alright, on the wolf.
On the wolf.
Normal? Yeah.
Yeah, normal. You sniff around, you walk around, and you look into some of the cracks and crevices all over the cave, but you don't manage to see anything, find anything out of place.
Oh. She walks back over to Devon and shakes her head.
All right then. Well, since you're gonna be up, keep an eye on me while I sleep. Might spot something.
She nods her head and lets out a little.
Aw. I'm just in the corner with my bedroll, just like getting comfy. Good night, you two. Just a little bite.
Just checking as well. Gutek, were you sleeping the whole
sleeping.
night? Or
Yes,
were you
I was sleeping so far.
Okay. No, but are you sleeping the whole night, or were you getting up after, what was it, 6 hours or 8 hours?
How much do I need for my slots to recover? Is it a full night? I think it's a full night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try the full night.
8
I'm
hours.
useless. I'm useless right now. I need to sleep.
Let me. This one can
And-
rest here.
And before we came here, we didn't sleep that much.
No, not really.
Now we back in the city didn't sleep enough. It was a pretty short night.
Yeah. So another hour kind of passes. There's a few kind of creatures like crawl in, but they get to like the corners of the room and they see the giant wolf, and they kind of skitter back to the rest of the cave. They don't seem to come in. But an hour passes. You're about to drift off, and the nostalgic feeling of being poked and waking up to see nothing once again stirs you awake. Fireball!
I want to get over. It's in a random direction.
Zerfina
like
looks at
someone-
you waking up again, and she just like tilts her head like, aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
He must be so frustrated. He's just, like, just wakes up like, oh, damn it.
Devin recalls the mention of of some sort of item being the cause. He hands Zerafina the lamp that he found in the other room and says, "Here, hold this."
Oh.
you hold it out, but you don't seem to be able to part with it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
She tries to take it
no.
with her fangs, but like you just won't let go. Like she's just
He
like
doesn't let
so
go.
confused.
You're like, it's a game. We play tug of war.
Yeah, she's just like gently tugging at it, and he's not letting go, and she's just like, wait, what?
Worst case, she can break it like the sword.
Just bites it.
She
But
just
you,
Oh,
but after that, you will be blind.
oh yeah.
Are you Ren? Are you trying to like take it from him?
Yeah.
Like pull it away?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. Two seconds.
Oh boy. Damn. Forget how strong she is.
Not bad.
So you pull on it. You end up actually just pulling Devon along with. You think you've got it. You actually walk like 5 feet, and you think you've got it, and you look over, and you're just actually pulling Devon along with it. But let me do a check. But for a brief moment while you're yanking it, the lamp kind of like lights up for a very brief moment before going out, and you just make out standing behind him. There's like a figure, like a shadowy figure, but it's too quick for you to make out anything.
Well, I just imagine her like she as she feels thinking that she has the lantern, she just kind of like walks up like super happy, and as she realizes, looks down that Devon is just dangling up with his hand on the lamp, and then she sees the creature and just like, huh? And then she starts growling because she notices she doesn't know what it was, but she saw the shadow, so she just starts going.
Wait, is something there? Devon's like stumbles up into an upright position again. Wait, did you see something?
She kind of looks over at you with her eye and like blinks it, just like try to say yes.
Hmm.
And her eyes are staring at the place where she saw the shadow. So she's looking at you, staring at the place, looking at you, staring at the place, and trying to tell you like it's there, it's there.
Devon tries to look around at where Verafin is looking at, but sees nothing. Gets the vague feeling maybe that something might be there, that might be where the feeling of being watched is coming from.
I just imagine, I can just see it in my head. The like little like she lifts like the one paw, like she's like pointing with the whole body, like there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that like pose like dog that like hunting dogs like
Yeah.
take
Monster,
when they're
yeah.
like pointing at shit with like the nose extended out and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I see that.
Yeah, the fucking pointer.
Just bear in mind that you're holding the lamp, but you're not using the lamp because you don't know what it does.
Right.
Okay, well since I can't sleep anyway, can I try to figure out what the lamp does?
I don't think you'd be able to like work it out, but you could just activate it, and then whatever happens.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
okay, so basically I can't figure out what it does without using it.
Well, it's like you don't have the ability to identify items, so you
Sure.
can't identify it safely. So, but you can just use it. You won't understand what it is or what it's doing, but you can just activate it.
Right. Okay.
Out of character question, would I be able to find anything if I use detect magic on it or not?
Detect magic on an item would let you know the school of magic that it's afflicting, but you wouldn't be able to work out anything about it.
Yeah, because I remember the thing was supposed to tell me what the magic was doing. So okay.
I think
if that's how it works, that's fine.
I think
Yeah,
Zara
I think it works
will
more
try
towards
to
spells, but not items.
Zara will try to smell
I'll
for
read that one.
the shadowy creature. If she can smell
What
it.
you haven't done? You have tried before and you haven't been able to smell it.
Big sniffs.
Can I see if I can try hair its movements?
It can be a perception check.
Yeah. Mm. Hold, actually, I need to double check one thing that I saw earlier. Yeah, I have advantage on perception checks actually. As a wolf, I forgot to add that
Nice.
earlier. My bad.
It would have been nice. Wow, 20, not 20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, on my
Diggity-dog.
on my sniffing, I should have used advantage as well. I forgot. My bad.
Yes, I was about to say that it would be nice to know that back then.
Whoopsies!
Oops.
It's a lot of things to keep track of. Okay. Anyway, yes.
Man, I hate when people roll natural 20s, but you don't smell anything out of the ordinary.
You little piece of shit.
Oh. Oh.
You do smell Reynold fart silently in the tent. He thought no one noticed.
Nobody even hears it. It's just a,
No one will know.
You see Zara scrunches her nose 'cause of the smell and just go, ugh.
Looks at the tent in disapproval.
Yeah.
And starts scratching her nose.
Can she actually let go of the lamp, or is she also stuck to the lamp now?
No, you can let go of the lamp.
Oh, okay. Well, she lets go of the lamp, and well, Devin and the lamp just falls down on the ground.
It looks at Devin. Well, it's a you problem. Bye.
I mean, look at the bright side. At least it's not sucking the life out of him.
She just kind of looks at him, really confused, and almost as if she like shrugging her shoulders, just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's only sucking away his soul.
I take a long, hard look at the item, and I go, ah, fuck it, and I activate it.
Ooh.
oh.
Could you at least do that in a different fucking room?
Can you at least?
Yeah, if you want to die, at least die alone.
Wow. Just straight up.
Good thing your character's asleep. They don't get any say.
It's like, ah, shit.
Pillow is also asleep. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, I'm sleeping. Hey, I'm just
Yeah, he's
sleeping.
not getting any
okay?
say either.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm just chilling.
So, well, I don't need to drag you away. Let you know. The light you light it up, and there's like inside. It's almost like there's fire, but it's almost like spirit kind of fire. As they all light up, and the whole cave lights up for you in an eerie blue kind of color. As you feel the gaze over your shoulder, as you. Oh, I can't turn the tokens that way. As you look over and you see the face of something staring at you, I think you should be able to see it now.
Ah!
That went well.
What the fuck is that?
That's rude.
The rest of the only other person awake. So, Zara, you just see Devin just kind of like shocked and staring at nothing.
Oh. She just like sits down. Her ears are kind of tilted, just kind of unsure, so her tail is kind of wagging from side to side very cautiously. And she just nudges Devin's back like, wait, what are you scared of? There's nothing there.
Without
and-
turning around, I sort of just like wave my hand at her, like, wait, don't interrupt me.
Can you also even give me a Constitution saving throw?
Me?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
goddamn.
sure. There you go.
Just beat it.
Let's fucking go. Hey,
Did you
I have
take-
+4 on Constitution saving throws. I better have beat it.
Hold on, let me just roll. I just have to make one roll though. So you do take 11 points of necrotic damage as you keep staring into its eyes. Just your body starts to feel drained and weak.
Can I look away?
Yeah, you can.
Do I feel any difference in not looking at it?
Welcome to the melon cult.
You feel its gaze, but so you turn around, but you can still feel its gaze, just kind of like burning a hole in your back.
Sure, but like, do I feel like my life is draining from my very body?
No, the draining feeling stops.
Okay. Interesting.
Zara looks
You,
like
Is
you're
there
any
extremely
way to figure-
confused.
Okay. Can I make like an Arcana check or something? See if I can figure out what the fuck this bizarre soul-sucking ghost is.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Let's go.
Nice.
Noise.
So what you can determine, you haven't come across this thing before, but what you can kind of piece together with your general knowledge of of magics and creatures is what the eerie glow that makes up this creature's body feels as if this creature is not quite in this plane of existence. It's in a different kind of plane of existence, almost like an ethereal state. And that it doesn't seem to be hostile, but it seems to have it seems to want to almost like drain you. That's why you figure that's probably why it kept you awake. It just wants to watch you suffer.
You said it's trying to drain me?
It's essentially not allowing you to do anything that would allow you to recover. It just wants to watch and leave you in a state where you are going to essentially become exhausted by your own admission.
I mean, you should be used to getting drained.
I was gonna say.
Holy hell.
I was gonna make that joke.
Also, bearing in mind, the effect of the lantern applies directly to you. Right now, you are the only player right now that can see that. Nobody else can actually see that on the screen. You are literally, yeah, nobody can see that token.
Yeah, meanwhile, I am just turning around and like fucking light it's waking me up.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody just like, man, you remember that time we were in that cave? Devin went crazy.
Actually, Zarafina is getting worried, and so I don't worry. She starts to bark at Devin,
Welcome to the
hoping
melon
that it'll
cult.
do something.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm not gonna look at this creature. But I am gonna shocking grasp and I'm gonna reach towards it.
It's just like a blind man reaching out. Like, all right, okay, somewhere around here.
Pointing. Charlie. I don't know what it was doing that against, but
so you rolled a 13. Let's see what it's.
Listen, she may be a big wolf, but she has the tiniest little barks.
you feel around. Well, there you see just blindly Devin like moving his hands behind, not looking at anything, and then like lightning springs forth from his fingers, striking around the ground, and then nothing. Devin, you kind of like peek around because you couldn't feel it connect with anything. So you're averting your eyes, but you kind of look down. You can just see like its feet,
Yeah, yeah.
and it seems to be just standing there still, like something out of a horror game.
Okay, so it's not. That didn't work.
Zara's getting very anxious. You just threw a spell out of nothing.
It's
She
just like,
gets
"We're
up
gonna
from
hold
her
it down,
sitting
he's gone
and
mad."
she's in this pouncing position and just barking. Just like, "Wah! Wah! Wah! Wah!"
What kind of
Okay.
form does this thing have? Like, does it look humanoid, or like does it look like?
Let me see if I can. Oops, that's gonna show to everyone. Oh,
Oh, wow.
well. No one else saw that. Everyone else closed that.
Okay.
Only Devin saw that.
close. No, I'll close.
I'll pretend like I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Dan, that's it. No,
Smart.
on all
Wow.
the other items, it lets me choose the players. That one goes, nah, just gonna give it to everyone.
That's an abomination.
An
Also,
abomination.
because Zero is barking, the rest of the party wakes up.
Probably, yeah.
You just wake up to you see that Zero is barking at Devon, who is like averting his eyes, but kind of like almost his focus his attention on nothing.
Yeah, is Devin not caring about the fact that Zara's just barking at him?
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? We are trying to sleep.
I think Devon's got more pressing issues.
So I also wake up just like. Zero, what is it?
Okay. I walk over to Evie. I shake
rolls
her
up a
awake, and I'm
newspaper.
like, and I'm like, Evie, put me to sleep.
Come on, Kiri. Do your best Asdam impression. Do your best Asdam impression.
Look, we're too tired right now, so we are just gonna put you to sleep and go back to bed. That's the position I'm taking here.
Sleep.
Can you at least tell us what is going on before you go to sleep?
He didn't ask.
No. In response to that, I say, if it's no, I'm gonna say, I'll tell you if it's still a problem tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You wake us up for that.
So you fall asleep and you just fall flat on the floor, and then a moment later you wake up to something prodding you.
Oh my
I don't know. I feel like the way they describe sleep, like the spell, does not seem to imply that I'm that light of a sleeper.
Yeah, but you also took 1 point of damage. As
From
the
falling?
Huh? No. From it pokes into you, but it keeps the poking becomes more like heavier and heavier until the point that it actually like pierces you a little bit, and
What's
the
going on
damage
there?
wakes you up from the spell.
Okay, and then I lift up my shirt or wherever to where it stabbed me.
Yeah,
To
there's a
see if there's a
single,
visible
single
wound.
like there's like a single it's like a pinprick.
Right, like a tiny little wound, like I stabbed myself with the tip of a knife.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
And I'm like, and then I'm like rubbing my temples. I'm like, oh, God fucking damn it, it's real.
What is,
What
what is it?
exactly
What is
is
it, girl?
real?
What is it, girl? Did someone fall in the well? What's going on? That was the last scene.
You found the
Okay,
pond.
I turn to Zerafina and I'm like, you saw this thing earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
Like right behind me, there's a weird fucking thing.
She nods her
You
head
you saw it
frantically.
earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, it seems like she did. Whatever you guys are talking about.
Okay,
Well,
this
yeah.
is gonna sound insane,
All right.
but there is a strange, disgusting-looking biped creature that
Mhm.
that isn't quite in this plane, I think, that's just poking me awake every time, and I can only see it in the weird blue light of this lantern.
What?
Um,
Okay, what do I need? What kind of check can I make to have an idea what it is? If I want to try to guess.
What,
Okay.
to work out what the item is?
I mean, no, the creature he's trying to describe. Do I have any idea what it is?
Uh, so let me just kind of work out with your background.
Yeah, look at the paladin. You know, the watchers. Just focus on that part. That's probably the only thing that would give me an idea.
Give me a survival check.
Survival.
Hmm.
Okay. Where was it? Normal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
For
Wonderful.
for a moment, I thought that was going to land on 18. For a moment.
Bro, I thought it was gonna be 20 for a moment.
No.
Yeah, I have no
You're
idea.
trying to understand. Devin's trying to like explain this, but he's also very tired. And so
Okay.
you're not quite able to. You
Grasp
try and
what
think
can it
over
be?
things, but yeah, you can't be too certain.
What do you think? I kind of turned to him. What do you think it could be? I just kind of put my hand on Zerafina's head. Don't worry, we
Put
got
him right
this. We'll
there.
figure it out.
For dramatic effect, we'll put him right there. So,
Oh my gosh.
man, it's a pity the party can't see it. Can't see the
Oh
token.
really? Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
there
token's
is-
right there. It's very funny.
Yeah, literally, he's the only one who can see that token. No one else can.
Are you saying you're seeing things basically? Correct.
And then I lift up my shirt and I point to the wound and I'm like, "Does this look like I'm just seeing things to you?
I'm
This
kind
was
of like
not there."
I kind of like
until it
squint
prodded me
my
most
eyes.
recently.
I don't know, dude. Maybe you fell on a really pointy stick.
Let me see here. Zara, do you see anything too?
Yeah, I did. I saw a shadow behind him, and when I tried to bite the lantern off of his hand, wait, no, I tried to grab the lantern off of his hand. He wouldn't let go.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't
You
give
wouldn't
me
let
that
go.
bastard.
He
Can't
basically
look back.
seemed to not be able to let go.
Oh, let me. That's actually, Devon. You've got the
Yeah?
lantern. Put it down on the floor. And let go.
I make a very
Yeah.
obvious motion to stick it my arm out to try and drop it like a mic drop.
Yeah,
But
like-
my hand doesn't move. My whole arm is shaking, but like I cannot let it go.
Yeah, your fingers are just grasping it, then you end up moving.
You remember how we spoke earlier about, items may sometimes have unique properties. This seems like a curse to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't say.
All right. Well, I may have to investigate a bit further. Come with me here. Not here in the open. Let's go down here. All right. I need you to sit down and let me see what we can do.
All right.
Don't worry, you won't lose your arm.
Good.
Unless that's the last option we have available. Let's see here. Taurus, Zara, would you be able to keep an eye out for if anything? It may take a bit of time, but we're gonna try to. If he can't
Sure.
sleep, we need to
Sure,
investigate this quickly.
Sure, I think I had about 5 hours of sleep so far. I think I'm good for now.
Yep.
Right.
Zara lays
Um,
down in front of the entrance, so she can see if anything comes.
Hello pulls out a chainsaw. We're gonna...
This is gonna hurt me a lot more than it's gonna hurt you. Actually, no. It's just like cut through. Follow me over here. Let's see what we can do. Come, Devon.
All right.
Kiri, would I be able
Come on,
to
ghost friend,
try
come on over.
and can try to investigate what this might be? I'm not gonna try to pull it from him. I'm gonna like while he's holding it, kind of see investigate and see what how I can assist with it. Is the thing currently on, or is it just off?
It's lit up.
It's on.
You can see the the spirit, like there's spirit flames inside that are dancing around continuously within it.
Huh. And I can't see what I can't like if I look closer, I won't be able to see what it is, right? It's just like some kind of flame to me, correct?
Yeah. To you, it just looks like a blue flame in like a glass lantern.
Okay. And Devin, are you able to switch it off? Or turn it
I think
off?
so. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I turn it off.
And
The
is it
cave
still-
fills back up in darkness because you can't see very well.
At least you
Hell
won't be able to. Can you still see this thing you spoke of?
Absolutely not.
But you do feel its gaze.
It's still there, but I can't see it.
All right, turn it back on again. Turn it back on again. Let's see.
Okay.
I'll rather let you see what's happening. I can still see fine, but all right. Yeah, just switch it on. Okay.
So it appears the charges within this are spent for the day.
Looks like it's not turning back on. That bodes well.
So you have learned that it recharges once per day, or once per long rest.
Wow.
The more you know.
I'm gonna try and make a fire. I think I should have a tinder box and some kind of maybe some dried.
I have a firebolt.
I have
No.
I have sacred flame if it can be used that way.
Oh yeah, actually, well, I'm gonna. Don't worry, I've got a tin box. I'm gonna try and see if we can find. I can find like a branch, kind of like find any scrap or anything around, and kind of
There's
just
a lot of roots
Like,
around here.
yeah,
Just-
and just kind of light it to make a makeshift torch, just so we can kind of figure something out. Just for him at least.
Are you trying to make a fire or a torch?
Just a torch. A torch.
I already have a torch.
Oh, you do. Okay, let's light up that torch. You can see. So
On my torch.
because you say you can't see him, but you can feel him watching you.
Yes.
Can you still see him now?
No.
You can't
At
see
least
him.
at
currently.
least at least it's not like, well, he plays with your hair.
So,
He just
so,
reaches out and caresses your face.
so you could see it while it was on, correct?
Yes.
But now that it's off, you can't see it anymore.
Correct.
So would you be able to sleep now, or do you think you would not be able to? No, it was actually it was doing it while it was off. You've only turned
That's
it on
right.
now. Okay, so it's still going to be interesting. This creature seems to be bound to you. Right. Well, I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I will warn you though. There's two possible outcomes of this. Either I help you, but you may have to face the consequences if this goes awry. Now, if you wish to fall back to sleep again, you may need to try and figure something else out. Or I could help. But it's never guaranteed to be effective every time.
Hello, why do you sound like a sketchy car salesman?
Exactly, right? Do you accept my help?
I feel like I'm signing a waiver, but okay.
All right.
Sure.
This may hurt.
The
We'll
top line
figure it
top line just says, "When you die, all your assets belong to me."
Oh, belong to me now. All right. Gonna have to try and figure this out. Kiri, what kind of checks would I need to run in order to address the situation? Would you think?
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to
Or do you want to
change.
message me? What do you want to try and do?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Either or.
Well, first, I want to try to use Arcana, kind of figure out what this item may be, Because Arcana check, if it's a magical item, hopefully Arcana could give me, or maybe History, if this thing is tied to something. If it's History, if it's religion, if it's Arcana, maybe try Arcana first, I think, maybe.
I will allow you either an Arcana check or a History check.
Actually,
Ooh.
Both have different outcomes, but you can only get one of them.
I will do History, actually.
Give me a History check. Okay, let me see that natural one.
That's a soft 20.
Dang it, it was almost a natural one. It rolled at the last moment.
A soft 20, yeah.
So what you notice from it is primarily the way the materials of it work. So let me test the wonderful ability to move over. This will be a quick one though.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
back, I'm gonna kidnap you.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Meanwhile, you're waiting for your fates to be determined.
Yeah, I'm just like twiddling my thumbs, just like do 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 do.
You mean your thumb? The other one is stuck.
I feel like Zara is looking at you like, you poor soul. I have no idea what's gonna happen to you, but I feel bad for you. Her ears are like kind of like down, and her eyes are just kind of big. Like, I feel bad for you. And just kind of like whining at you, like.
I'm sorry, why? It's really funny. When you made that noise, all I could think of was it kind of just sounds like a mosquito flying past my ear.
Yeah, it was that kind of sound. It was.
Because I mean, I don't think dogs usually whine like.
It was that.
You know, I think they're a little bit more like. You know.
I don't know. The sound she made was closer to what I made.
Oh my god! Fine, just go.
Like it was.
Happy
See,
now.
there you go. Now that
Happy
sounds
now.
like actual whining instead of a mosquito flying past my ear.
Okay, moving on.
Meanwhile, a mosquito flies past my ear.
God damn it. See, everything wants to suck you.
Yes, it does.
Lamps,
I thought we were
mosquitoes.
clear about this part.
You're not gonna comfort the wolf? Why do I feel like you ignore me? Huh?
There we go. History lesson done.
Oh, boy.
Oh, cool.
What did I come back to?
They were complaining about the whining noises I made. Azura was whining at Devin, and so it sounded like a mosquito.
Aw. Aw.
No, look, Ren. We all know it was actually normal, but the way the cave is shaped, the echoing of the that's what it's the cave's
Oh,
fault
so-
basically.
oh,
Ah,
it's the
yes,
cave.
of
Cave's
course.
fault.
Clearly the
Yeah,
cave.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Huh. Interesting. This item. Devin, let me ask you this. You found this artifact down here, correct?
Absolutely.
Didn't you pull it from some kind of corpse and it spoke to you or something?
I don't remember if it spoke to me, but I sure did pull it from its cold, dead hands.
Wow.
And was there any notes with this? Well, how was it clutched? Didn't it? Oh no! Out of character, I remember there was something said, but in character, did I hear it in character last time? I don't think I did, right?
No, because I think Devin went down there and kind of investigated. He was quite far down. Everyone else was one room up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, are you sure you don't remember anything about this item? Where you got it? What transpired when you got it? Because
You have
this
the
item,
receipt.
I'm
Yes,
gonna be
you have
so
the
real.
receipt.
I'm gonna be so real. I think in character I probably would remember. I just don't remember out of character.
It was the room down here to the south.
No, I remember. I just don't remember what, if anything, it said to me at the time. It has been like 3 weeks.
Let me see if I can probably trigger it again.
I do remember what was said out of character, but I don't remember in character.
You cannot escape it. It comes for you, as it did for me.
Ah, okay, cool.
Fuck.
Laughing.
Oh my god, that laughter got me off guard.
Yeah, it's as you. It was being clutched in a. There was a skeleton lying against a chest, clutching the item, and when
Yeah.
you pull
Yeah.
the lantern from it, that's what you heard this whisper in your head.
Mm.
Do you remember
Right.
anything?
Yeah, I think it. Oh, I think it told me that I
It?
can't escape from it.
Okay. Here's the problem that we're facing right now. Okay. I'm kind of like lowering my voice, kind of, so only you can hear me. But
Yeah.
Seraphina's right next to us, so she can probably hear it as well. Now, here's the problem we're facing. From what I remember from history, from hearing tales about this place, you see these crystals around us, right? This bluish glow.
Yeah.
These crystals were refined in this place. The people of this place used to mine these minerals and harvest it and refine it into other items. Now, for one to understand, this item you have, that's not glass. That's used to house a flame. That's made of these crystals. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the way it reflects light, the flame within the inside, is that it allows you to see around you not only things that are hidden from your sight, but also hidden from this realm, the ethereal plane.
Right.
So whatever is haunting you, so to speak, is not from here. It's from ethereal plane,
Right.
and it will not rest until you die.
Right.
So, do you have anything to pull anything out from the ethereal plane into our realm, or to banish it into a different realm? That might be one option to try and
Not-
banish this creature.
Not currently.
I look over to Taurus. I'm like, Taurus,
Yes.
do you have anything about ethereal planes? Do you have any knowledge?
I wonder. I'm not sure if they're. I'm just gonna say auto card. I'm not sure if they are in the categories I can cover as a. Yeah.
I would say as a paladin, you probably have some idea of the ethereal plane just because it's got a lot to do with undead. Like there's a lot of ghosts that move between the physical and the ethereal plane.
Let me see what I have here. Actually, I have this thingy. I have Abjure the extra planner as well as one
Yeah.
of the options I have. But as I said, I'm not sure if it's one of the categories that covers.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna just repeat it. The only thing I can do is abjure the extra planner, but but it should be here in this realm. I can't do this when it's in a different realm.
Yes. So, for what I understand, then this item, when you use it and you switch on when you turn on the light, you're able to see into its realm, and that's when you see it.
Right.
Because normally it'd be hidden from your vision. It's always watching you, like you said. So I can try to intervene with this cursed object. Let's say tempting fate of this item. But it may get worse. Or it could get better. Would you
I
like me
see.
to try?
Okay. Okay, so
Now, stand on this dotted line.
Tauros has
Yeah, it's
the
on the
means-
chat.
Okay.
It's on the chat.
Right, you
Correct.
have Abjure the extra planar.
Yeah, but it as far as can tell, it has to be in the same realm as we are. So I don't think it would work on something that's on a different plane, but that only you can see.
Yeah, you're also not sure.
What if we tried to? What if we tried to use that spell if when it attempts to interrupt my sleep? When it's interacting with me, it would at least have to be partially present in our plane, right?
Not necessarily. Maybe this creature has the ability to pass through without being seen.
Just Charles, just because you're a paladin, you're aware that because that ability won't work on. It works on those specifics. It doesn't work
Yeah.
on like undead creatures. So your knowledge as a paladin, you also know that there are a lot of undead creatures that also exist within the ethereal plane. So you don't actually know whether it would work.
Yeah, what
It
he
might,
said.
it might not. But yeah, you don't. It might not. But you can't be certain.
Yeah, so pretty much what I said so far. I'm not. I have no idea if it will work or not. Even if.
All right. And you said you wanted to tempt fate. How exactly would we tempt fate?
Well, that is not something, unfortunately, I can divulge at this moment. I think you're gonna have to trust me
Oh.
and see what I can
he's
do.
got an NDA.
Sign this document. That's an NDA. Don't worry. It's something that I will have to attempt. It's not something that may work, but I have my ways. But unfortunately, it depends on how strong this creature is. It might go well, it might go badly. But right now, it feels like you don't really have much of a choice, do you?
Devin looks down at his feet, clenches his fists, and goes, "Yeah, all right. Fuck it."
I have one other solution. One more. that
Something
willing
tells
to
me
give
this
you.
is riskier, considering you haven't told me this until now.
No,
pulls out
it's
the
much.
machete.
It's Well, I guess there are two options. One is lose the arm, but we're not going to do that. The other one is we will need a cleric in order to see and let's say remove the curse of this item or remove the item from you.
Or I'm
Might
gonna
be
actually,
much.
I'm gonna chime in. There is also the third option of the wolf just eating the shit up, like he did with the cursed sword.
I don't think destroying it. I don't think that would be good. I think that would only anger this creature even more. Remember, you found this item on somebody else, their corpse, correct? And
Yeah.
the thing was untouched and in perfect, pristine condition,
Yes.
from what I can see. I don't think this can be broken easily. So, you could go to a cleric, try to remove the curse, but that might be expensive, and we don't know when we can do that.
And yeah, and we are out of money.
Well, if somehow your attempt to improve this situation does not work, and best case scenario leads to no change whatsoever, we can go to a cleric then.
We can go to a cleric later, maybe.
Right.
But you won't be able to sleep.
That's right. But then again, if the end result of that is me dying, so speeding up the process wouldn't make a whole lot of difference right now.
How about you try to give this item to somebody else? Pass along the torch, so to speak. I extend out my hand.
Does that work?
He
Can I
grasps
let
it, but
go?
he doesn't seem to want to let go of it.
Even when he's asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he has a similar issue to me. I'm telling you, this is a problem.
You know what? Hello, you've changed. I remember the last campaign where you cut your allies' arm off so you could get an item.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did actually.
He cut off a party member's arm so that he could get one of the items from it.
What the fuck?
Okay, so there's actually a lot more to that story than you
Yeah.
think.
We're not getting into it now.
Yeah, we're not gonna go
No,
that
so-
now.
so
that was funny.
Yeah, wait after the session.
No, basically, it was an item I warned him not to touch, and he touched it, and things went very wrong very quick. I had to amputate. So basically,
You
The
had
justification.
to?
it was either that or he died permanently. So I had to cut off his arm before it spread.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna ask some. I'm gonna ask this actually. I know you can't regrow an arm, but wouldn't the lamp let go after you cut off the arm? I'm just gonna ask you, if the healing spells can bring you from the basically nearly death, why not can it connect a severed part of a body back?
You can. There are healing spells that will restore limbs, but not at the lower
I mean,
levels.
yeah, I mean exactly, but still
Like
at this low
rejuvenation
level-
kind of thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. I get that there are spells that can regrow a limb. I'm just saying that if the spells at the low level can bring you pretty much from the brink of death, because as long as you have one hit point left, you can get healed. Why can't it attach back the arm? If the arm doesn't get destroyed, just
Yeah, that-
severed.
That's why you switch to the rule set where you have gruesome wounds, where it takes you a lot longer to heal, and you get and you get screwed up. But that's a lot more harder to play.
That's a lot more
Okay.
technical. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's good to
Yeah,
know.
there is a-
I
there is a
think
game
we
mode
can all just.
more
I think
realistic.
we can all just generally agree that healing a wound versus reattaching a limb is just not quite the same thing.
I mean, it kind of is. That you don't know how the magic exactly works. It just regenerates. Does it? Or do you consciously, regenerate each fucking part like cells and so on?
I'm
Because-
just saying, Devin has 2 arms. Doesn't need both, does he?
No, not a mage. No.
Actually, yeah,
whatever it is.
you're not wrong. That is a valid option. But it is one I will take when I am closer to death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Imagine this. Imagine what all the ladies will say and be like, "Oh no, how'd you lose your arm?" We're like, "I was a war hero." And they're just like, "Ooh."
Shiny.
No, I just get like a fancy like metal hand, like Jaime Lannister style,
Oh my gosh! You could.
Yeah.
right?
could
And I'm just
indeed.
I can just be like, I have attachments.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh! Oh my gosh! I had to put the chainsaw on it. Becomes freaking Ash from The Walking Dead. Not The Walking Dead. The Evil Dead.
Yeah, Evil Dead.
Yeah. Freaking love The Evil Dead. This is my boomstick.
Okay. So yeah,
Yes.
No.
So
honestly,
we can try.
Zorn, do whatever you need to do.
All right.
Whether it kills me now or kills me later, I'm dead
right.
unless we try something.
Unless, as long as you, I'm just asking permission because it's a lot easier to ask for permission than to ask for forgiveness right now. So, all right. Let's.
Zara looks at you worried. I'm like, what are you doing?
We're just trying to help. Don't worry there.
Look,
Don't worry.
I just picture Devin being like, if this kills me, burn this bag.
Oh, there's mementos in there.
His bag, his memento bag.
There's mementos. Bury me with my mementos, please. All right. I will try to.
You're gonna play with fate.
I'm gonna play with fate.
Oh boy.
Let's go,
roll,
baby.
Roll a D100.
All right.
Oh boy.
Let's go. I'm a gambler at heart, baby. Let's go.
Oh, 90. Oh, I thought it was a 95 for a minute there.
So close to
69.
69. So close to 69.
Ah,
So
yeah.
you grasp the lantern, as kind of like it's almost like the light in the cave almost kind of like almost darkens very sinisterly, and then kind of pulls back. This affects Tim, which affects him. So this is actually going to draw him out of the ethereal plane.
Oh shit.
Where is this? Hello, guys! As you see this figure, like wait, he's got to be like this.
I do like this. I do like the Spider-Man point. I'm like, doing like the Spider-Man pointing thing, like that's him.
Oh, the long
And you see it
face.
as it shimmers and it starts to materialize, and you see this figure just standing like right behind Devon, just staring at him.
I'm gonna slightly avert my gaze just to look at its feet based on what I heard from him before.
I'm literally
Yes.
like looking.
As a paladin, now actually seeing this creature, you do know that that you essentially don't ever want to look at its eyes. Most of its strength comes from being able to visually make eye contact with you.
That's fucking great because I have the blind fighting style.
Nice.
Oh, freaking hell!
So Zara's already technically cursed. Does that still affect her?
Which? Oh, which? It doesn't know because he's been tampering with fate on a specific item.
Right.
Oh, the looking at you.
Yeah.
You look at him. Yes, it will. As long as the eyesight's made.
Okay. Well, she jumps out in surprise and starts aggressively growling at the creature. Although I guess she's not really looking at its eyes, but at the face. So at his mouth, I guess. But no eye
Wait, why
contact.
the long face? Why the long face?
She's just like.
Okay,
Devon?
also
Little crab
now-
comes
Okay.
skittering out from the hole. He just stops on the rock. He's just watching now.
By the way, now that I
Where?
now,
He's
now
just
that I
he's
know
just
what
he's
it
just
is-
watching now.
Yeah.
Little Shap the crab's is like, wow, this is the most adventurous thing I've seen in years.
The keeper of all law in this cave.
Okay, so now that I see it, do I know if the Abjure, the extra planner, would work on him or not?
So this is an undead creature.
So it wouldn't. Okay.
It would not.
I'm like looking right at Devon, but I can kind of like just in the corner of my eye kind of see this creature that's right behind him. I'm like, I may have drawn the thing into our existence. Well,
It doesn't seem to act any different. So you assume it still thinks that it is wherever it is, because it doesn't seem to care that any of you are there.
We
Devon.
could use it as a meat shield.
we could technically just keep on moving on.
He's right behind
And-
me, isn't he?
And Devon, it's definitely there, but it's not doing anything.
No,
It's
Devon.
just-
There's nothing to see here.
It's
just
just right behind you.
Hmm.
You have two options. Are you going to take care of it, or are you going to just ignore it? At least now you know
Well-
it's there.
Um,
Can I
I'm-
eat it?
I'm not sure how much we can ignore this thing, considering it seems everyone can see it now. It's not like we could just go strolling back into any civilized town with a.
Yes, we can.
Thing.
We can make it someone else's problem.
How about
It'll be
this?
fine until Devon dies of exhaustion.
I have a
Yeah,
question
right.
for you,
That's true.
Yes.
Devon. Since you are the current holder of the item, you could speak to it. Have you tried talking to it?
Ah.
I kind of,
Can I
I kind of take a 5 step back. I'm just
You
like,
can try talk to
so,
it.
like, I've done my part.
I'm going to bed, guys.
So, I've done my part. Now, it's up to you.
So question. So okay.
It's like,
The
nope.
question is.
Mhm.
Do I try to talk to it and acknowledge that it exists, that I can see it without the lamp right now, or do we attack it and hopefully catch it by surprise?
I
That's-
don't know. I'm still out of fucking spell slots. I'm
So-
still at 12 HP. I don't know if I want to deal with this shit.
We'll just
Why
get
did you
Vera to
not?
sit
Why
on
did you
him.
not click long rest? I've clicked long rest
Yeah,
already.
because he
We
hasn't.
couldn't,
He hasn't
'cause-
slept long enough.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
you barked to wake us up, so I don't have my spell slots. He doesn't have spell
Oh.
slots.
I mean,
because
oh.
Reed, because Reed, not everyone functions as an elf and can sleep only for 4 hours and have long fucking
I
rest.
think I only had like what 2 hours of sleep. No,
No, I think I had
Oh.
5.
Uh,
I had 5. At
how much
least
did I
5.
get?
Six.
Okay. Okay.
You have
I
6.
have a plan.
and
I have a plan.
Mhm.
All right. I have a plan. We will attack this thing, but first, since it doesn't seem to be doing anything yet, I'm just going to sit here, not and try my best to stay awake
Yeah,
while the rest of you rest.
try to
Okay.
try to
Okay.
try to stay
I can
alive
help.
for the next 2 hours.
Well,
I just wander off.
Zara doesn't really need sleep anymore, so she's awake.
Meanwhile, Reynold is still fucking sleeping,
But my giant pillow.
or is he shitting his pants in the tent?
That tail works as a pillow, though. I'm just
Kiri.
gonna say.
Yeah.
What is Reynold doing? Is he asleep?
Yeah, he's just sleeping.
Fuck, I was hoping he's just looking from, behind the cover and like shitting his pants.
Just yeah, that's actually true. I look at you, Tar, and I'm just like, can you take this opportunity as soon? Oh, actually, Eve, who has completely slept? Evie has slept, right? Evie slept.
Yo,
Yeah.
Evie slept. So I'm not gonna tell Evie. I'm gonna just.
Wait, no. Doesn't Evie need the same amount of sleep as me?
Let's see.
If she,
I thought
if
Evie
she
was
she's not
Tiefling.
asleep, she
Tiefling.
woke up.
isn't Tiefling kind of an elf, sort of?
No,
No.
no.
No, so
No.
yeah. She doesn't have anything. She still needs another 2
Yeah,
hours
she-
sleep.
She's in the same situation as me.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to sleep. Renan is still sleeping, so if we sleep now,
Everyone just gets in their beds. Good luck, Devon. Good
good
night.
luck. Keep an eye out.
Good night.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use this very convenient and warm radiator right here to sleep.
Until she farts.
All right.
Wow.
Well, listen, we're in the wilds, okay? Things happen, okay? It's fine.
All right. Well,
While the
I'm
gas leak.
I'm
That's
gonna
sweet.
I am going to do the best I can to I'm gonna try sit down and I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna try to meditate.
You don't want to pull out your calligraphy supplies and do some calligraphy.
Well, that depends. I want to test the limits of what it considers rest.
Mm.
So I'm
Well-
going to sit down and I'm going to attempt to meditate.
If nothing else works, try to fuck it.
During
I just,
Oh
ima-
my
I just
god!
He's
That would
during
proficient.
during the first hour of your meditation, every now and then you just feel like this breath against your neck.
Oh,
it's,
fuck.
it's now physically there, so you can physically feel these things. So, yes, you just
Okay, do I have to make a roll to like maintain concentration on my meditation or what?
yeah, let's do a concentration check because you probably wouldn't be expecting suddenly this breath.
Okay, but what the fuck is a
No, it doesn't-
concentration check?
Oh, the new character sheets have got concentration on the on them. We'll just roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Man, I just imagine you sitting there just like just in your
You just barely managed to maintain it, but you're definitely like your outward appearance is calm and collective. Inside, you're just like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, like I'm definitely uncomfortable, but I have not dropped focus.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I feel like Zara is just like staring at you and the thing at the same time, and she's baring her teeth, and she is not happy, she's not comfortable, and she's very on guard. The fur on her back is even
Understandable.
standing up a little bit.
The second hour, as uncomfortable as it is, though, still passes without too much problems as everyone wakes up. They're like, oh yeah, it's so great, we're ready to go. There's Devon down the bottom. Still
Okay, where do I take? Oh, here it is, the long rest.
Yeah, so you can click, those who need it, click your long rest button.
Yeah,
You can say
think
new
so.
day.
long rest. Do. Why don't I see the long rest? Where is it again?
It's at the
Wow.
first page, and it's next to the
Uh-huh.
dinner and thingy. You know, the inspiration, and then is the star, and then there's a long rest.
Like a little tent icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
little
tent. There it is. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
New day. Rest.
What is funny, Pillar? You know what happens if you had failed that tempting fate?
What would have happened?
It would have moved Devon into the ethereal plane. The other
Oh
way
hell
around.
yeah!
Oh,
Hell yeah!
so,
He's like, oh,
so you, so he, so he
sorry,
would,
Scoop.
It would disappear. If for everybody else, he would have just disappeared, lamp and all.
so he would
I
be
fixed
just
the
making
problem,
a new-
guys.
So he would be making a new character.
Well, he can
No.
still fight it in there and then kind of
Oh.
work out how to get back.
Oh,
Right,
he
yeah,
could
I was
go
gonna say,
back. Okay.
I was gonna say
okay.
I could have 1v1'd it, which honestly I would have been able to do considering I am basically full health, and I still actually have my 1 3rd level spell slot, so it's and all of my 1st level ones, so it wouldn't have been impossible.
I mean,
Yeah.
that depends on how strong is this creature. It doesn't do anything; it just is tormenting you. We don't know how strong it is.
Very true.
So there is also the option it could just swat you like a fly.
You're not wrong, but also there's the option that I wouldn't have done that, so who knows?
Yeah.
Fellows, five more minutes. And there's poor Devon still there, just behind him.
Listen,
just-
listen. You do not listen when you got like you don't need a blanket. You just got this warm floof. You just wanna rest up. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just
just
gonna
5 more
sleep in
minutes
for the
and then the
day.
house explodes, right?
I was sleeping. I'm just like. I kind of open up my eyes
Right,
and
was
kind
it-
of like.
wait,
Mhm.
Zara, can you give me a strength check?
Strength check. Oh no! Come on! Come on!
Like sometimes you don't know your own strength. Right?
Oh no! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
All right, it's not too bad. Yeah, you feel this as you're waking up. You can feel this tail smacking you, and then there's just one, and then it's like it's not that bad. It's like you almost get like gently pushed by it.
Okay.
It's just like it's just.
Yeah.
It's just this hair that. Okay, I'll get up. I'll get up.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh,
Pillow,
God.
you are already real nervous.
Even roleplay is not safe from me.
Damn! I was just trying to be sneaky over here. I
just-
can totally imagine though her not knowing her own strength. She's like 2 meters tall and trying to be gentle and nice, and she just like whacks him in the face like a huge ass slap.
It's like it's. Do you know what? It reminds of the gif of like the dog, where the guy's like pulls his face like really close to the dog, and the dog just reacts by like slapping him across the face with his paw. Oh
I
my
feel like
gosh!
Pillow's quote of the session is light. It lets you see things around you.
Oh shit!
It does. This is what I imagined. This I put it in a general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's
I-
You're all well rested. You've enjoyed your sleep. Devon is at this point like on the verge of exhaustion. In another hour, you will acquire 1 stack of exhaustion.
All right, shall we
Well.
deal with this thing?
Yeah.
All
let's-
right. How about we all get in position and then we'll take it from there. How does that sound? Actually, one moment.
So,
I'm just gonna peek into Renaud's room, see if he's still sleeping. I'm just
Yes,
gonna peek in.
he's got like a makeshift bed, but he's lying like his feet are still on the and the like his torso is still on the bed, but the rest of him is like fallen off the bed, and he's just like head and chest is like on the ground. He's just like half on the bed.
bro, what
But
the
he's
fuck?
he's still dead. He's sleeping, right? He's definitely sleeping,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
he's like this on the bed. There you go.
That's one shitty sleeping posture.
Okay, I'm just like, okay, he's still sleeping.
Okay, so
We'll
what's
be
the
able
plan?
to.
What's the
Um,
plan? What do we do with this?
Do you have anything that works against undead?
I
Divine
have
Smite?
magic.
Divine Smite. I guess it should deal radiant damage.
Oh,
Hmm,
true, true.
We might have to do that. I look over at Evie. Evie? Does Evie?
She also has that. That's another paladin. You have two paladins that are fully
Oh,
rested.
oh no, we're gonna smite the out of this thing. I'm like, okay, Evie, you know what
Yeah.
to do. I just go up to Zerafina. Okay, Zara, I would not recommend eating it, but definitely tear it up. Okay.
Don't
I'm
swallow.
not sure how bad those kind of things taste, though.
Just don't swallow.
What if I
Okay.
want
Yeah, don't swallow. Okay.
I want to see how it tastes like. I've never had anything like this before.
Okay. But okay, you can try have a little nibble afterwards. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I also want to mention that in her wolf form, she can actually turn her damage type to radiant damage.
Oh. Okay. Maybe that's
Okay.
yes. I'm just
All
like
right, all right.
yes.
Okay. So here's the plan. I'm going to cast false life on myself, and that will be the signal. Okay.
Are you literally gonna have Evie, you're gonna have Taurus, you're gonna have Zara and me all like prepare a spell as soon as you cast it, we all attack the thing at the same time.
I mean, we have to. We don't know how capable this thing is. The best thing we can do is A, prevent it from killing me instantly, and B, kill it as instantly as possible.
Okay. And I kind of look at Taurus.
I rolled an initiative just to see, because essentially
Oh,
one
yeah.
attack will go off before it does anything.
Yeah.
So Evie's gonna be the quickest caster among you.
I have a question though. Before we do that, I look at Taurus. I'm like, is there anything we shouldn't do with this creature? Anything we should be aware of?
Don't hug it.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
good
give it a
question.
kiss. Yeah, don't give it a kiss.
Is there anything I know about that? We just the most dangerous part of this creature is its eyes. Just don't look into its eyes, and you should be mostly safe.
All right. You hear that, team? Don't look into its eyes.
Look into its eyes. Yes, boss.
No, don't.
Look into those deep, dreamy eyes.
Into those deep sunken sockets. Okay. So don't look into his eyes. Okay, I'll stare at the back of his head from here. As we all prepare a spell, I guess. Oh boy, this is not.
Okay, I need to read more into the Divine Smite. I need to understand how exactly does it work. But I think I will have a pretty fucking nice damage.
Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go over to Zerafina here, and I'm gonna pull something out.
Oh,
Should you be pulling something out this early in the morning?
I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah, dude, listen, it's the
All
best
right, man,
time
pull it
of
out.
the
You do
day.
you.
You need to take care of it right there at that second. Otherwise, it's going to bug you all day. Okay? It's like a dog begging for a bone at the table. Okay?
Oh.
So listen. I pulled something out of my pocket that I had been working on earlier in the evening, and I'm going to take your paw, right? I'm going to try to lift it very gently, and I'm going to slide this bracer onto it. And put it on.
she looks at it extremely confused. She doesn't know if she's supposed to be thankful or offended that you just put something on her paw.
She did not consent to you putting random items on her. Just saying.
Listen.
What is that?
This is the item we found earlier called the Spinatrix. The bracer with the little glass. It looks like little numbers that are like shining on it. It has like 3. It looks like best way to describe it. It looks like a slot machine.
What am I supposed to do with this?
So, Kiri, from me figuring it out previously, I should be able to tell what it does, right?
Yeah, but because you've just given it to her, she needs an hour to attune to it.
Okay, that's fine. But this is for later, then. I want you to attune to this item after we're done with this. This will help you in the future.
Okay, I think.
Don't worry, I made sure it's safe. It's not like that item.
For a moment,
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
based on what I see, I will deal my damage from the weapon and plus 5d8
Oh my
Nice.
gosh. Yes,
for a
we'll
for
do
a
that.
third level slot.
We'll do that. I just pat Zerafina and I go back in position again. I'm like,
She
Oh.
looks at it and licks
Yeah,
it.
but we have to approach it. Me and oh god, what is Asdam's character again?
we're all actually naturally.
Evie.
Yeah, Evie. Yeah, we have to approach because we are dealing a normal attack.
How do I make you look the right way?
Yep.
Yeah, good enough.
So Evie goes first.
Wait, but I cast false life.
Oh yeah. Target yourself and then cast it, and then
Yeah,
it should
just approach.
should auto apply then.
Yep. Where's the targeting button? Select targets. There it is. I am the
You
target.
can double right click yourself or anybody else on that it's a target.
Oh, that's right. All right, cool. And then false life. All right, we're starting.
All right. Everybody go.
Alright, so,
Okay, I'm gonna use the normal attack,
Well-
and then I'm gonna roll a 5d8 for the.
wait, because it's so Evie goes first in the turn order.
Okay, I'm just thinking how to.
Yeah.
How to apply that.
The advantage because it doesn't know it's there.
The poor thing is just breathing in its ear. It's just like, just constantly is like, ow.
That was an
Just like-
attack.
It-
and it's dead.
Shoot. Evie brings down this greatsword and it strikes into it, and its body almost turns into almost like leather, and it just collapses dead on the floor.
God fucking damn it! I didn't even need to do anything. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I'm useless again.
Well, okay.
That was easy.
That it's over.
I was
Wait a minute.
what? Oh, got it.
Oh,
I have to start and end it. Yeah, I was enjoying everybody having the long fight, drawn out conversation. I'm just sitting here like, oh shit, it's a lot of build up. Oh no.
Oh no.
Did it only have like 8 HP or something?
Yeah, like,
It had 1 HP.
Oh!
You can always investigate its body.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's
oh
absolutely
no.
gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna. I'm gonna let them take care of that while I
Can
explain
do
to
a medicine check.
Medicine? Oh god. I'm gonna. Sure.
And where is Eric? You can have a nibble as soon as they're done. Okay. Yep. He's done. Yep. He's done.
Uh,
I think he's
so-
dead.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not
It
sure.
doesn't see any. It doesn't. It's like it doesn't have any like blood or anything like that. It's almost just like it's like leathery sinew, kind of like its body, and that's all you can really tell from it.
wow.
No,
That-
Devin, we just have to pray that it's the only creature that's got, summoned by that lamp. Let's hope there's no
I like slowly start trying to peel my fingers one by one off of the lamp, and I see that, I'm actually able to, and I'm like, oh, thank the gods.
So now you can sleep, right?
I put the I put the lamp in my pack. Take the
No, I'm
take the take the,
I hold a
the
hand out.
bedroll out, like lay it down on the ground.
No. Oh, I'm gonna kind of open my bag and I'm kind of pointing to it and I'm like, no, item in here.
And then I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I take it out of my pack and put it in Zoran's.
Okay, thank you. Let's not pick anything up without really spending time to investigate it like I did.
Zara's kind of like looking at where the thing is laying dead, and she's just like, man, it doesn't
You
look
can-
very delicious. It just smells of leather.
You can nibble it if you want to.
If you pick it up and shake it, the imagery is if you picked it up and shook the body, it would be like when you have like a deflated beach ball,
Mm. Oh my god.
and you just That's essentially what its body left is like.
Is that what happened when you hit it? You just hear it's like a balloon. It's like a balloon deflating.
Oh man, she just looks really disappointed. It's just like, man, whatever. Moving on. I mean, just like, are we just gonna continue sleeping, or are we leaving, or what? What?
I just continue rolling out my bedroll on the ground exactly where I was when we did this fight. I barely move a step. I just roll it out. I just crawl in, and I'm asleep.
Oh, he passed out.
Okay, this is perfect opportunity. Okay, so Zara. Okay, listen.
What?
Okay, for this bracer here. Okay, so this I'm kind of like explaining to her how it works. So this item, from what I understand. All right. From what I
They go
understand,
spinny, spin, spin.
spinny, spin, spin. So
Huh?
these you see these three I'm sure. Kira, would you mind popping up the little the image again? Sorry,
Yeah, pop the
yeah.
Omnitrix.
Spinatrix. Yeah.
Same thing.
There we go. Spinatrix.
It does tricks when it spins.
Stick spins, brah. All right, so this item here, it has these. You see these three little spheres that keep spinning, right? So-
Yeah.
From studying and understanding what this thing is, when you can use this thing once a day, all right? So what you can do is that you need to take about an hour to attune to this item. It will regrow according to your shape. So you don't need to worry about getting too loose or too tight. It's going to change with you. So if you change into your other forms, it will shrink
Have that
and
extra donut, you're
resize.
fine.
You're fine. It will change with you, and you can take it off later. You can unequip it if you want to. All right. So it is not something. It doesn't. You don't need to always use it. However, once you attune to it, it is yours. All right. These three gems, or these let's call them spheres that spin, have different symbols. You can use them once a day, and when you spin them, each sphere will represent a bonus. You might feel stronger if you see this one symbol here. The other one will maybe make you more durable. They won't be able to hit you as hard. You might be harder to hit, or you could gain You can gain some extra life. So basically, from what I understand, you spin it, and based on what appears on the globes, you can either get more AC, more strength, or temporary hit points.
Oh man.
How
If
do
only
I
there was-
spin it? She just immediately
will
wants
it.
to try it.
Actually, yeah. How is she gonna spin it?
So it's
It's
from
based
what I
on a
understand.
command word.
Okay.
Yeah, you can, and I think she can set the command word, or does it?
You can set the command word. So her command word
Yeah.
is just going to be a bark.
Oof.
so you can test it now. However, it will only be able to be used once, and then you have to have a long rest in order to reuse it. So you can try it out when we fight something next time, but it will only last 1 minute.
Only 1 minute? Well, that
That's-
sucks.
That's
Hoof.
no, that is 10 turns, Rin. That's not
In
legal.
combat, it's a lifetime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's combat. It will be a bunch.
It can be an hour for us, basically.
Yeah. So it might be a minute in real time, but in a fight, it would be 10 rounds,
Yeah.
basically,
Okay.
which is a lot. So you can either get temporary hit points, and I don't mean just one. Each one represents something. So if you roll one of each, you will get AC, you will get temporary hit points, and you will get damage.
Why am I getting this? Why aren't you having it?
Because I am not someone who would be able to, how do you say, it would not be as beneficial as it is for me as it is for you. This is something that can greatly help you in dire situations.
Okay.
Okay?
Although I feel like if I lose myself, it's just going to be worse for you guys.
It's gonna be great. What do you mean?
Well, let's just hope that when you're let's just say that when you're in that situation, make sure that you place the activation word on this bracer. Make sure you place it as something that you'll be able to use when you are of sound mind, not when you are in that state. All right?
So, I guess I can't bark.
Well, it could be a series of. It could be like a certain sound or something else that you'd have to replicate. That isn't something that it's not like a howl or just a bark. It could be like something slightly different that is situational.
Mosquito.
Shut up!
What if it's like, wait, does it have to be like a vocalization? Out of curiosity?
Yeah, it has to be a phrase. From what I understand, it needs to be morphing time, you know?
Oh my god.
Spinatrix, go!
Oh my god.
Spin win!
You know, actually, I am glad that she is the one that has it, because if I was forced to hear that something like that every time it was used by someone else, oh boy.
Well, the reason I gave it to her is because she's also somebody who is in the front line. I think it would be much more beneficial, because at least if you got temporary hit points, it would mean that you would not be able to fall as quickly into to unconscious state as
100%.
well. So it could definitely make you harder to hit. It gives you maybe a bit of damage, and it makes you a bit chunkier. So you would be able to use it a bit more. And
to more easily destroy our party.
yeah, and the thing is, I actually did think about it. Like, I was thinking maybe I could use it. I'm like, no, wait, I'm not in the front line. Maybe Gutek, you could use it, or maybe
But I'm really using my healing spells a lot based on what I saw so far. I can definitely fight based on what I counted today, but yeah.
Zara looks at you with squinted eyes, and her ears kind of went backward, feeling offended, just like, did you just call me chunky?
No, it's out of character, I swear. It's out of character. I would not call that to her.
I would never. Fat.
Listen.
I mean,
Listen. It makes your main thick. It makes your main stronger.
thick, what?
Yeah.
Makes you thick.
Yeah?
It's
Go on.
This trench is getting real deep.
Listen, it adds some extra floof. There we go. That's it. Yeah.
It's flavor.
Flavor.
Good enough,
For
I guess.
you.
Well, she looks like she's not 100% sure about it, but she trusts you, and she like, you know how like when you pick up your foot to like check that the shoes that you're wearing fits,
Yeah.
just kind of doing that with her paw.
Oh yeah, like today when I went
Banging
shoe
her foot on
shopping,
the
literally
floor.
you're like constantly like stepping around, turning a bit. You're like,
Yeah. She's like, how's this
Hmm.
feel? Let's go on the way. She's like, well, are we
Exactly.
gonna still be in this cave? Because I'm getting really
Sorry.
tired of this
I've
cave.
updated the lamp for you, so you should be able to see its what it does now.
Oh, yes.
Below, check the Discord.
Oh my word! Did you just post it in general? Oh my word! That is Ren right there. Look at her.
That's cool.
Floofier. So floofy.
Uh,
So
Yeah,
floofy.
when you said about the chunky wolf, I immediately got this one in my head.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh,
Ren
that's
when
awesome.
she walks out and there's a sudden breeze.
It's after she gets a bath. It's and like all
Yes.
of those, and she's just
Oh my
super fluffy.
God.
That's just what she looks like.
Exactly. It's just a big marshmallow. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh yes.
All right.
Yeah,
Um,
let's move on.
Anyway, you should
Let's move
probably
on.
come up
Leave
with
them
a
sleeping.
command word.
she will do that
Yes.
later.
You-
She doesn't know what it's gonna be yet.
Yep, that's fine. You just keep it in mind. It takes an hour for it to attune anyway, right? So
Yeah.
My command word is peanut butter.
peanut butter.
But yeah, she's wondering if we're gonna leave the cave soon or if we're gonna stay here.
Oh yes.
The camera
So
pans
um,
over to Devon, like
well-
just fallen
definitely
asleep
sleeping. Yeah,
instantaneously.
he needs to sleep. So
If you put
we'll
him,
give him a.
what if you put
Mhm.
him on my back and we can leave and he can sleep at the same time?
Oh gosh, can we do that?
Yes, just tie him up.
Just take him up to the back. That should
I
work.
I just imagine
get a
me just
sled,
standing
we
there
just
with like
put him on the
tightening the
sled.
rope.
Yeah,
If
put him
you
on a
remember-
sled and just pull him along.
If you remember, Asdam was in that state last time.
Oh my gosh, we
If
could.
you-
Mm-hmm.
Are
It's
we
like,
gonna? Are we gonna?
I mean,
Mhm.
I don't
Oh,
mind.
what a good
having
morning.
her-
You all sleep well?
Well, I
mind
see someone,
having her
at
on-
least one
him
person had a
on my
good night of
back.
sleep.
If it
we
means
could
we
do that.
can get out of this dungeon.
We could do that. Oh,
miss
hey,
anything?
Renault.
Did I miss anything?
Oh no, we
Oh,
were
what a
just
good night.
discussing. Oh, did you rest well? Oh, that's
We should
wonderful.
we should investigate further into these ruins.
Oh, we could. Well, here's the thing. Right. We
Did I
had
sleep
just.
a lot?
We,
Just looking over at Devon.
oh, he didn't have a nice sleep. It must have been something he ate. I think he had
Not a
trouble
morning
sleeping.
person,
No, fortunately not. No, but I did find this as I kind of gesture. Like I just imagine Taurus, Zerfina, and Evie are both like slowly moving Devon onto her back. It's kind of securing him on.
Yeah.
Just
Oh boy.
1, 2, quietly, just move on. Well, so here's the thing, Reynold. So we found this piece of paper, and I kind of show it to him. When we're investigating those items, and it appears that there might be something we need to investigate. It seems that people who, oh my god, there we go. It seems that there might be a larger mystery involved. We might be able to figure out
mystery?
what's been happening. Yes, mystery. These items appear to have been stolen from town. Actually, when we
Well,
came here.
we'll get all the items sorted out when we get back to town. We take them all to the researchers institute. They can all be put there to be investigated.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can figure that out later. But right now, we need to really find out what happened here. Like, I take him to the.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I'm not sure if I trust anyone in that city to handle magical items.
No. The research
Follow me.
industry has rights to the entire ruins.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, come look at these items. These were actually
Reynolds
art
gets
items. Come look-
taken into the back and shot.
Maybe. I'm just like, so Reynolds, come have a look here. So, just watch out for your head there. All right. So I kind of show him. So you see this? You see the seal over here on this box?
Odd. Those are normally used in the in the shipping ports.
Exactly. So we
Or
found.
at least, depending on my role, I can't remember quite right.
Dependent on the roll, I'm gonna roll.
Oh no! It's too early in the morning. It's like
Your
a natural
role? What?
one has hit me.
Yarrol, what are you talking about? Are you feeling
It's
well?
like I've been hit by a natural one. My mind is so
Oh,
foggy.
Gary.
Good, but
It's just well. Oh no, never mind. So this box, it seems that this is our items were stolen from the port, and from judging from this is the exact same box that our items were in.
Oh.
And look, if you look here, I
Judging based on my natural one, these are probably old crates that have just found their way out here. Probably nothing to concern
what about
yourself
these
with.
bodies? I like point to the bodies that are surrounding this crate.
They look like they're probably thieves that should not have been here. That is their own. If you come down here without proper authorization from the Researchers Institute, we can't be held responsible. It's
Oh, I
dangerous down
see.
here.
It is dangerous, isn't it? But wouldn't we want to take these? I'm gonna go look at this box. I'm gonna kind of look at You said that our items in here were like destroyed, right? Like they were like pretty much just like half eaten by the
Yeah,
by
they're
the
like
monsters, right?
half-eaten. Yeah.
So would I be able to collect them? Like so we can take
Yeah.
it back maybe with us? Okay. I'm gonna collect the items with Renard. I'm like, well, I think the best thing for us to do is to maybe gather these items, right? and
Yes,
maybe
yes.
the fragment of the box, and just we could take it back to the research institute. How does that sound?
All right, if you're all right, you're gonna have to lug it because I threw my back out in a previous expedition, and I just can't really carry anything, too much these days.
Oh yes, of course. No. Of course, certainly. I completely agree.
Little
I
flashback
understand.
of him sleeping with like half falling out of the bed, just lying at an angle.
This is his own fault. Pretty much. Oh, most certainly. But I kind of look, I'm like, all right, well, we'll collect the items. And if we see anything, be sure to let the institute know, all right? So I'm gonna like collect the items and like maybe a fragment of like where the symbol was. If there's anything that looks out of place here, maybe. Do the guys have any identification on them? I know we had the piece of paper that showed like a location, right?
Them, no.
Did they have? But they didn't have really anything on them. Gold or items we could use. Pretty much not. I'm guessing the monsters kind of picked their
They
bodies apart.
they had items. They're not in the best of state anymore.
Ah, okay.
They were
No,
they
that's
were the
fine.
first things that the creatures started eating.
Oh yeah, you can't let a meal run cold.
Exactly.
Right?
Of course.
So I will gather the remains of the equipment and with Reynold, and I'm just kind of like while everybody's sorting everything out, I'm just like yeah. So yeah, if there's anything else, I'm sure we can probably move on. I think we can maybe go back to town just for now.
Should we not wake your friend up?
Oh no. He's such a heavy sleeper. He just needs to rest. We can take him back, right? There must be
Just
another
over
way.
It's been just over 8 hours.
He tossed and turned all night. Can't you believe it? We
That's why I
unfortunately
always
need
bring
to
it. That's
rest.
why I always bring a tent with me.
Well, you're the smart. You're quite the experienced adventurer. He did it, unfortunately.
In my prime, they once called me Reynold the Wise.
Oh! I might have heard about that. Just kind of doing small talk while everybody's getting things prepped.
Oh,
gosh.
the Reynold the Wise. Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, really? We're in the presence of royalty here. Some experience. Reynold the Wise. Did you really change his name to Reynold the Wise? Oh,
Look, that's your fault. You inflated his ego. That's all on you.
Oh, okay. Shit, that is on me. So maybe. Oh! Of course. Sorry. I kind of just give her a little pats. There you
I
go.
think the entrance was somewhere around. He starts like just trying to clear a path through the foliage.
Oh my gosh, Evie, do you mind helping him for a bit? We'll just get this prepped here. Okay, let's go.
See, this is where it's like a train and a bridge. You walk through there and you just like knock him off from the ceiling.
My God. My goodness. Now, don't go off too far, Reynold. There must be an exit, another way out, because we fell down a big hole, remember?
Judging by where we fell and the
checked-
geographic location, there should be one towards the north.
The north, you say?
Always into the north.
You see, this entrance was kind of small, so she's just like crawling on her belly to get through.
Oh, it's like a little doggy crawl.
Actually, what happens is Zara gives me an acrobatics check.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Don't
boy.
roleplay too much. You're tempting him.
Oh, we
Oh
are.
boy.
What?
That's a 10. It's
Devin gonna
it's
fall
good.
off her back?
So you squeeze in, you get to like the middle, and you stop for a moment, and then but don't worry, Reynold the Wise is like, come on, I'll give you a hand, and you just feel as him like pushing you from behind, and you pop out on the other side.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Hey, it works. Have we been in this room before by chance?
No.
Maybe we'll take a few moments to just look around, just see if there's anything here that of note.
Oh, Reynold rolls.
Yeah. Let's look around. Yeah, let's look around.
Damn!
Oh.
Holy
Okay.
fucking
Nat 20.
But
nat
there's
20
nothing.
perception. Okay.
Too bad there's nothing.
Um. Actually, that'll. Give me a nature check as well with advantage.
Nature. Oh, okay, wait. Nature. Advantage. 14. Yeah.
Nice.
So, you notice kind of like you've been around this area before in certain things, but you also notice that some of the foliage, like in between, there's the normal kind of foliage you would see in the caves, but there's also a bit of foliage that is like propped up, like certain like flowers and things like that, which you wouldn't expect to find in a cave. In fact, you probably wouldn't expect to find them in this plane. Where you would expect to maybe see them is probably closer to areas where it's the Feywilds have more influence.
Oh no, fail wild. Yeah, I'm gonna share that with the party. I'm gonna approach Pillow and tell him that
Feywilds.
this foliage shouldn't be here. This foliage shouldn't be here.
Okay, keep an eye out. See if you see anything else that may stand out. You may have some trouble up ahead. And this one seems to be more of a.
I'm sure Zera's enjoying walking through the water, as this is like it's like knee high. Water to permeate throughout this cave.
Oh, I'm sure she's loving every second of it.
Up here, there is some water. You can see the water kind of like all the water down here seems to be stemming from the north point. Seems to be coming in from there. It's like trickling down and coming in from there.
Oh. The water seems rather clear.
Well, this all comes from a natural spring.
Oh, really? Interesting. But what about the plants? The plants out there, they seem to have been from the Feywilds.
Feywild? No such thing. We had. I've dabbled a little in botany, and I think it's just leaves. It's just you would expect some moss.
No, it's not. I'm sure it's from Feywild.
Oh,
That looks like a dead end.
Reynolds is trying to maintain his reputation of the wise.
Look at her go. Look at her go.
Is it a dead end though?
Just splashing around the water.
Is it a dead end? Nice.
As you walk, people as you like crawl through the gaps and you enter this area, you come and there's just this splash and it's like being on a water ride. It's just this wave of water hits all of you.
Oh,
I'm kind of like chuckling
As
to
a giant
myself.
wolf is jumping up and down in the water.
Well, I'm not going to stop her from having fun.
So we should investigate this part again.
But there's a big hole here, though. Right over
So
here.
it looks like a big hole, but it's actually a smaller hole. So it actually looks like it breaks through the wall, but on the other side, it almost looks like there is, like a stone wall, like proper stone walling, just backing the other side of the cave. But the gap is quite small.
But so you
Like
can't see
it's
through.
enough for like one person of medium height to be able to kind of like squeeze through.
Oh. No, we're not listening, Reynolds, then definitely no. That's a big no. I think he's maybe not as medium as he thinks he is.
We can roll Devon up and slide him in.
Like in a blanket to just kind of like drop him in, like dropping post into the mail slot. Zara, no, I don't think you can put in there.
Zara can like fit like her snout in.
It's just is that just her snout is like, and then she's just, just like loudly, like
Technically, there is a way to fit her inside, but I don't want to use a third level slot for that.
Or a second. I'm not gonna enlarge her. I mean, the other one. Make her
Oh my
smaller.
gosh.
I'm not gonna make her
He
smaller.
becomes
for
tiny
that.
and sneaks through all the cracks in the walls.
oh my gosh, just the snot. just like just really excitedly sniffing for something in there. Just really wants to see. Let's see. One of us could probably fit through. So we don't know what's on the other side, is what you're saying. So there's definitely something there, maybe, like some other room, but it'll take some time. How long would it take somebody to squeeze through there, basically?
I don't know. It's quite dark. I haven't been in there myself, so I don't know.
I kind of look at this and Reynolds, is this hole over here? You've been here before. Has this always been here?
He like shimmies around. He's trying to avoid getting splashed.
Wow.
He pulls out like a makeshift map kind of thing, not super detailed. Now this is odd. This should be a wall.
So something broke out or broke in.
Perhaps it broke. Perhaps it broke through recently. There has been a few quakes in the region.
So if one of us was to go in there, we'd be able to figure maybe make it like maybe you know what, things may be unsafe. I recommend I will go through because it might be unsafe. Let's just see if there's, just make sure for the next part to come through, just that there's nothing here that will harm them. How does that sound?
So let me just check my maps here.
I hear the rolls there.
He takes out his. Pillow knows me and my luck on dice rolls.
Yeah.
He pulls out the map and he's like, this could probably be. No, and he gets a little bit of splash on the back of it on the back of it, and he jolts forward and he goes, oh, and he tears the map in half and it's probably not that important anyway. He rolls it and puts it back in his bag.
Zara looks at Zorn like, what's his deal? It's just water.
I just go up back to her, just pat. It's just like, you enjoy that water.
1 to a 4. I'm going up in the world.
You just enjoy that water.
Can I have a roll for splashing water on Ronald?
An attack roll.
Well, give it strength, because essentially you're trying to splash as much water as possible.
Oh boy. 11.
You splash and it just kind of like hits the bottom of his pants, and he's just like, oh, it's cold. Oh, I'll wait over here.
You see,
He
Zara
runs up
has
behind some rocks.
Zara has this huge toothy grin on her face.
Just very happy with herself
Yeah,
right now.
he's just definitely laughing inside.
Poor Reynolds.
Hey, here you go. Just that's shy of that. Like, I knew what I did.
And her tail is like wagging in the water, like, I'm proud of myself.
Would I be able to squeeze through the hole?
Yeah, you want to try to squeeze through?
It's probably not the best idea. What I will do is I will take some rope. So I don't know how deep it is. So I will.
It doesn't go down or up. It just goes straight.
Straight through. So I will take some rope, tie it around my waist, and I will hand
tie it
back.
around Gutek, and then.
No, I will wrap some around. I will wrap it around my waist, but I will hand the other part of the rope to Gutek, to Taurus, just to hold on. If something happens, pull back.
Yeah,
all right.
Then I'm gonna toss the other end to Serafina just in case.
You feel the rope, like you just throw back in.
He's just like,
There
I
you
think
go.
that's all. Oh, joink! Just
And
pulls
just
it in.
If I'm just gonna look at her and be like, if I say pull, just pull.
Oh yeah.
She nods in agreement.
Oh, gosh, don't give the rope to her. She's gonna Sarah just yoinks. I just get flung out like a bungee cord.
Yeah, that would be bad if she starts playing with it.
Oh yeah, true. She gets bored and just starts yanking.
Meanwhile, you inside the hole.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a cat!
All right.
Did you
I'll
never
try.
Give me an acrobatics check as you squeeze through the gaps.
Oh boy. Acrobatics. 14.
So you squeeze off into the darkness.
Oh.
You find a few corners around, so you like loop around a couple of corners. At one point, your rope kind of gets snagged, but you double back a little bit, get it unhooked, and then continue to push through. Eventually, you come to an area that there's a little bit of like light coming through, but it's also like, you know, when there's a lot of dust in the air. So you've got
Oh,
like
yeah?
this dim lit light and a lot of dust. And it comes out into a room that looks like it's proper bricked off walls, but it looks very like fancy, very high detail walls, and it looks like you're in some kind of room. But I'm gonna kidnap you again.
Oh yeah. Oh no. wait,
secrets.
wait.
No secrets.
Damn. We're being left alone again.
Yeah, Rin's on the cheater, and then they left to the other channel.
Yep.
And you're asleep.
I am asleep. I'm just snoozing. That's me. I'm just straight up snoozing. Ain't much to it.
I knew we should have sent Reynolds inside. It wouldn't be a big loss.
True, true.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's very bad. You're about to fucking die.
Welcome to the Melon Cult.
I can't believe it. Everyone's gone.
They've all left.
They've all left.
Can't believe.
They've all left me.
Left us.
I'm all alone.
Left us to us. Oh,
Yeah,
demise!
I'm back. I'm back. What
Oh, you're
happened? What happened?
We'll find out. I'll explain once everyone's back.
Okay, I'm just gonna. If I got it right, did the rope snap?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
No. I should find out. I just want to know because I remember him, disappearing. I want to know if the rope snapped.
We'll find out. Because I'm gonna have to. Otherwise, I'll have to explain the scenario again when everyone's back.
You don't have to explain. Just tell me yes or no. just
Maybe.
fucking tell me if it snapped or not. I'm curious about that part only.
Possibly. Maybe.
Potentially.
Fucking damn it.
Just like, just get angry. Yeah.
Yeah. You pull on the rope and time stops.
And they all died. No, we're not gonna. It's not gonna get that bad, right? Right,
I
Kiri?
don't know, Chief.
I
Wait.
don't know, Chief.
I want to live.
If you wanted to live, why did you enter the hole?
Tudunk.
I wasn't going there, and I wasn't trying to even go there. We should have sent Reynolds.
No, that
Why
man
not?
would.
It's Reynald the Wise. What could go wrong? He's wise.
He's fat.
I remember, Pillow, earlier when you said, 5 more minutes?
Yeah.
I still have it in my head. You remember from the old campaign where we had the one party member who was like, oh, 5 more minutes, and then the house exploded.
The house exploded when it was in. Yeah.
Everybody else was like, we have to get out. It's on fire. The whole house is on fire. Everyone's getting out. And he's just like, no, 5 more minutes. And he like resisted anyone trying to get him up. He's like, no, 5 more minutes.
just explodes.
house
The house
blew up on
collapsed
him.
on him, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
Was
that
he
a
trying to
gremlin?
die? Was he trying to die?
He enjoyed chaos, shall we say?
Yeah.
He wasn't the
liked his-
brightest.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
but-
definitely not.
But did he survive that?
Barely. I think he had like 2 HP.
He had
Something
like
that.
2 or 4 HP. Yeah, it was like somewhere there. Yeah, he had like
Oh,
almost
no.
nothing left.
Oh no!
Like we thought we lost him, and we had to like dig him out, kind of thing. It was like
He was
trapped
the
under everything.
fighter, so he did have a lot of
HP.
health. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was also the player who, when I gave the description of like, there was like a massive like black obsidian obelisk, which like it's like I described it. It was like, oh, it emanates a dark and ominous feeling. The plants around it have all like died, like really layering on that the idea that this is a bad thing. What is the first thing he wants to do? He's like, I lick it. He
Lick
licked
it, not
He's
just
like,
touch
"I
it.
lick
Lick it.
He
Yeah.
licked it.
He just licked it. It is one of the most like it's like you feel uneasy. You do not want to be here. Like every
Yeah.
instinct in your body tells you should not be next to this thing. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna lick it. And Kiri's like, okay, you're licking it.
Alright, I'm back. I,
think-
got
Yeah.
a piece of
Bye-bye.
cookie.
Come back.
I think if I'm not mistaken, when he licked it, he got like 4 stacks of exhaustion. It knocked him
Yes.
unconscious. It, like, there was like a list of like debuffs that he got hit with.
He had to roll. Here's the thing. Kiri made him
Yeah, he
roll.
had to
And
roll.
one of the results, from what I was mistaken, like if he had rolled like the worst roll would have happened, he would have like instantly
He
just
would have just died. He would've died.
dematerialized. He would have just like
He-
be gone. Like
He rolled a
completely.
natural 20, and that was the outcome was him getting like 4 stacks of exhaustion, being rendered unconscious, like all these things. It should have just
He
killed him.
rolled a 20 and that was the result?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Essentially, anything other than that would have just killed him. It was really well described.
How
that this
dare
was not a
you.
good thing to do.
Also, Seaman, how you doing?
Don't do
Welcome,
this. Don't do
welcome.
this. I'm gonna do it.
What that dog doing?
Several attempts. I was
She's
"You sure that's what
splashing
you
in the
wanna do? 'Cause,
water.
You know, there's this. You sure that's what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, that's so fucking lucky to survive that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 in
Yeah.
20, like
He-
5% chance to fucking survive.
He did also keep mocking. There was like a harpy,
By
but
the harpy.
it wasn't like yeah, it
Mm.
wasn't like a normal harpy. It was like very intelligent, very strong. And he kept every time you ran into it, like he kept calling her a chicken instead of a harpy or by her
Now
name.
we're just waiting
He
for
kept
last
calling
party
her a
member.
chicken.
He's
And then at
pooping.
some point they get trapped in ice, and she rocks up, takes his sword, and impales him with his own sword.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just like
I
who is
mean-
the chicken now? Just-
Yeah. I think he did actually die. He had to get revived. He got
yeah.
he got resurrected.
In the
and he
meantime,
was
chat, don't
one
forget to
reason
check
that's when
out
he
the
got
live
his
stream on
creative
YouTube.
Oh, I tried.
Give it some
to,
likes and all of
revive
that
him,
stuff.
Because I was a cleric at the time.
We're trying to also work on getting monetized on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube yet, make sure to go ahead and do so. We need to reach 500 subscribers. I think it was 3,000
Oh, he's alive. Oh,
watch hours in
God.
bleeds out. and
12
dies.
months.
And we tried to do it again, and it didn't work. So so I had
The 3,000 watch hours
I had
of
to,
a year
resurrect him.
is,
which basically means he had to roll a new
both on live
race and
and
new,
on videos.
new race
So,
and
you know,
new,
feel free to
gender
go check
too.
out my
So
YouTube
you
videos in
from
the meantime.
campaign,
We have a
you-
best of 2024 video out. Lots of clips from last year. We have some gameplay videos.
that you basically transfer.
I
his
just
soul.
released, actually just released the gameplay video for
Reincarnation?
Until Dawn,
Reincarnation.
the last part,
Reincarnation.
because
Yeah,
I
it's like-
completely forgot.
Resurrection doesn't survive. That's
I completely forgot to post it.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought we were
reincarnation. That
done
was the
with
last ballad available.
Until Dawn of part 2, but turns out no, we needed a
He was-
part
he
3.
became-
So
he-
I
he
had to
was
find,
like
I had to ask my
half
editor to find
male.
part 3 of Until Dawn, and it's now posted.
He's female. He's
We
immediately
also
like,
have
I have boobs now. I'm like,
chapter
oh,
1,
no, what have
2,
we done?
and
Ju-
3 real
This is
soon
good female, he got
of
different. I
our
understand.
Sunday campaigns out.
Oh my god.
I would do the fucking same.
Session 1 and 2 is out, session 3 is coming sometime today. We are on session 17 tomorrow, so there's a lot to catch up on, but at the same time, if if you wanna
Yes. the
listen
same person
to
whose arm I cut
to
off.
our chaos,
He touched a item.
the
that
video is there.
basically Shattered in his hand, and then basically.
We also
spread like a
have God of
poison to
War
his body,
playthrough.
and it was basically gonna get
Once
his heart.
we're
So I'm
once
like,
my editor is a little bit
well,
more
you've got
caught
two
up on everything that
options.
needs to be
You want
edited, my I will continue my God of War
No,
playthrough
no,
as
no.
well.
No.
But I'm trying to not play too many games I want to have
No, you're fine.
as
I'm actually
gameplays
not.
so that my
But
poor
we had
editor
another
can
problem,
catch
is
up.
that I chopped off the arm, right? Because I had to. I had to amputate to save him, and he hated me for it.
Yeah.
We
So
also
as a
have a
healer, I
VTuber
was
Smash
patient.
or
He was a
Pass
fighter
video
with a
as well.
two-handed weapon, and you took off one of his arms.
Yeah, well, he had it coming.
But it wasn't the alternative death or something?
It
Why
was
did you,
either
why did you have to
Mhm.
cut off his arm?
because it was like a toxin
Yes,
that was
cursing.
basically
Yeah.
cursing through his arm. It was basically turning everything. It was everything was growing necrotic on his arm, basically. Like it was
Oh, yeah.
like,
But it,
spreading that.
He
quick.
had-
Leaving likes
he
and
had a
comments
first
on my
item, but
YouTube
it was
videos
something
would
that he
mean
was
a
using
lot. Thank
as
you.
well.
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was a-
you did take an item because you did also want the item.
It was
So yeah,
it was a
you helped
glass
him.
box.
But you also
It was a
took the
glass-
item.
It was a glass box that had a like a got an apple in it, this pristine, weird-looking apple, and I'm like, I'm gonna take that box. It's like,
Hi,
okay, I'm gonna break the
Alpha
box.
on
I'm like, no.
YouTube.
You just found this thing. The box is obviously very delicate. We're not gonna break it. I'm like, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna try to eat it. So he grabbed it, and it just basically shattered in his hand.
We need
and
to like
shards
we
of
are
this apple,
381
like,
subscribers
fused
on
into his
YouTube. We
arm,
need
and then it just
500.
started going bad to worse.
So I mean, we're over
It was
halfway at
because
least.
There was an apple that granted you a free level up.
Oh,
And
that's
then
true.
yeah, but then there were copies.
What am
and
I
copies
doing?
were not
Currently,
good.
we're just waiting
Copies
for our
were
last
very
player to show
damaging.
up.
And so he found one of the copies and he was trying to use that.
He's pooping.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Is it? Oh, wait, is Eric back?
Eriku.
Oh, no.
He's on the toilet taking a shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's asleep.
How,
Wait,
how,
Thank
he's
you.
how
asleep.
else
He's
is he
asleep.
gonna get rid of the exhaustion? Oh yeah, he is
Wait.
asleep, so we could
He's
continue.
asleep. Yeah,
We
we
could
can continue.
continue.
He's not gonna do anything anyway.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
I just realized my friend Pocket Gremlins in chat. She's like, "What the dog do? What the dog doing?"
What the dog don't do, that's the real.
That is this big dog here does many things.
I also just realized that because she's playing in the water with Devin on top of her, Devin is basically like soaked.
Definitely, 100%.
He's just like
One.
soaked, but he's so out of it, he just does not wake up from it at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't wake up after what he went through as well. He needed a lot of sleep.
Just
Oh,
like jumping around in the water, pawing at the water, trying to catch it with her mouth.
yeah. He's like having dreams where he's like being tossed around like a rag doll. It's like I had a weird dream, guys. Oh, really? I wonder why.
Okay.
I was
so
dreaming
are
that I was
we-
being tossed around like a rag doll. I wonder why. And we were like, huh, yeah. That's funny.
so are we-
And he's just waking up. He's like, why am I soaked?
It rained.
So a little time passes after Zorn disappears into the Cave of Wonders. And then you
Cave
hear
of
this
Wonders.
like resounding crashing sound echo through the back through the tunnel,
Oh.
and then it goes quiet for a little bit, and then you hear a second, like almost like something crumbling and breaking down like a few minutes later. As well, Pillar, you know what happens.
I
You
know
know
what
what happened.
happens. I
Yeah.
know what happens.
I'm gonna approach the hole, look into and shout, "Are you dead yet?"
Oh my god.
Well, funny you mention that. So, is this? Can I, Kiri? Do I shut? Can I?
Yeah,
Can I do
yeah,
the
you can
thing?
shout.
Okay.
You can shout.
I'm like, Taurus, can you pull on the rope a bit? I may be stuck.
Okay,
It's collapsed behind me.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm doing the strength check.
Yeah.
The normal one.
Yeah. First, you try. I don't want to give it immunity to Seraphina. She's gonna
Yeah.
All right, you pull and you rip his leg off.
16. Let's see.
So you pull on it, and it slowly start. Are you gonna pull quickly or slowly?
I'm gonna start slowly. If I snap too fast, it can go bad.
So yeah, you start pulling on it, and then you start noticing that it is moving slowly, but it does feel like he's almost trapped in there. Pillow, you feel as you're being pulled out slowly, but there is a bit of pressure on your leg as it slowly starts to get free from all the rubble.
Keep going.
And then as soon as you free, that tension on the line pulls, and you just get like the rest of the way you just suddenly get dragged, just grinding along the floor.
Okay, stop.
And you pop out to the side.
Congrats, you just got burned.
Oh, that's what it feels like.
He's
very painful.
Pillow is covered in dust. Part of where his shoulder is his clothes that he was wearing are like torn, and there's just hitting dust, and there's a little bit of like blood and stuff on the side on his shoulder.
Yeah, they're definitely not safe to go in there.
Are you in the need of healing?
Possibly, I may have dislocated a shoulder.
Okay, how much health do you?
Oh, I lost like what, 14 health?
Yeah, but
I had a pillar basically
he had a
fall on
pillar
me.
fall on him, so yeah.
Yeah, I may have. I got into a room with. It had all this notes and books, and there was a pillar that just immediately. Oh, hey Sarah. Sarah just like.
Okay, I'm gonna do just one cure wounds. I'm just gonna do single cure wounds for now.
Yeah, just a single too well. Thank you. It's like, it's okay. It's all right. Thank you.
7, not bad.
Yeah, that's good. That is good. Thank you.
That sound effect though.
I will go. That is super epic, though. There we go. I should be back up now. I'm just 3 short, right? Because I lost, what, 14 health? So I should be back on 40.
Okay, what is that on the chat? What do you mean the facial feature?
Look, one up. Ren sits there, goes and fixes Zorn's face in worry. So his facial expression's marked for you.
Like,
I wonder, can Zara like dig and open this hole bigger? Curious.
She can try.
I would. No, it's okay. It's okay. The place collapsed behind me. It's okay.
I'm gonna move back.
I kind of like.
Wait, you have someone on your back. Maybe you shouldn't.
You shouldn't dig.
So you push past Pillow a little bit. You start digging into the walls as the rest of the cave suddenly just collapses, and there's a blast of dust that just kind of like knocks you off your feet. Well, doesn't knock you off your feet. Knocks
into the water.
Pillow, you guys get like thrown back into the water. It's almost like a blast of air that just goes, just knocks you all flying. And the rest of the entrance just caves over.
And all the dust also flies at Eric.
Yeah, I'm just like, he's gonna be like, why am I wet? Why am I dusty? Oh my gosh! And I'm just like
Why
in
do
water.
I smell like a wet dog?
Why do I smell like wet dog? Why? Why do I smell like wet dog?
She looks at
Tell
the
me that.
entrance disappointed. She really thought she was gonna be able to get through.
That's okay, Zara. Don't. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
wasn't
both for
the
that.
most stable, and then Pillow made it less stable.
Yeah,
So it's his fault.
I may. Here's the thing. I rolled very badly, unfortunately.
You
I rolled
certainly
my.
did.
I did. Unfortunately, I rolled like a very low survival, and the place just very much quickly collapsed. But
But don't worry, Pillow, because I rolled low as well. Otherwise, your
Oh
box would have been pinned in that.
No,
collapse.
no. I kind of whisper.
I
I kind of
rolled it
whisper.
too.
Ooh, I kind of whisper to them. Just so Renal doesn't know. Just whisper. Find something in there. We'll talk about it later. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, I just give Zara a little bit of a scratch, little scritches. There you go.
I'm back.
An appreciation. Welcome back.
Welcome back. You're full
Oh.
of dust and you smell like wet dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm still out cold.
Yeah.
Still out cold.
You're still out cold and smell like a wet dog.
Oh, yeah.
Hello almost got buried in a cave.
Almost buried in a
Alright.
cave. I managed to read some interesting lore, some information while I was there. I found a lot of books referring to something of Nafilgard, and somebody goes by the name of Arion. Used to be a sorceress, wind sorceress.
You write
So
that
I'll-
down?
I did.
I'm
I
gonna
did.
try a history check if I.
No,
if
the
I knew-
name.
if I know
The
anything.
name. Arion? How the fuck do you write that?
Trying
Arion.
to see if I know.
Arion?
Just 3. I love how it's like -1 + 1.
Look, every time I do this shit, this is my. Isn't this like third free I rolled today?
Arion, a mage?
I keep rolling them on the intelligence checks.
Exactly.
My
Now I'm
God.
sneezing from this dust.
Yeah, you don't know any more than what is already known about the city that collapsed into a ravine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, the name of the
For sure.
city is Arion?
No. Aaron was. Let me actually ask. Reynold. Reynold.
Yes.
I have a question about this city. You know these ruins well, correct?
Yes, I've been studying it all my life.
So then,
Gouge
what was
the-
it called
that's
before
true.
this?
I'm gonna gouge that statement.
Which the cave network?
No, the city that fell into the ruins that became these ruins.
In its prime, it was known as Aethelgard.
Ah, Aethelgard. And Aethelgard. So, if I'm not mistaken, there used to be a protector of Aethelgard, correct?
A protector?
Yeah, the protector of a people, so to speak. I've heard the name Arion.
You mean the queen?
Yes, correct, Arion.
Yes,
it not?
Arion.
So
Oh, I don't
what do
know
you-
about a protector. There's the queen, yes.
I guess wouldn't she not, in theory, be the protector of her realm, of her people?
Well, yes, if you mean just the leader of their people, but if you're meaning like a guardian of some sort,
Yeah,
the city
was
had no such thing.
no such thing. You say? I'm just very curious about this place. It's so all of this we see here, this cave network, everything we found, all these all these, like this, all the creatures and these rooms themselves. Was this part of the city before?
Oh, there's pieces of the city scattered everywhere. When it collapsed, the city broke into pieces and fell into different parts of the ravine.
I see. So if you were to manage to go on, well, we'd be able to find more. But I guess we do need to go back. I believe there was an exit, right, that you were referring to, with your
Yes,
the map you had.
There's in the northern parts of the ravine, there is a few sides of the cliff that we have paths carved out that we can get up them.
All right. I think that would be a great idea. I'm just kind of like adjusting my neck and my like shoulders still, still a little bit stiff. All right. I think then maybe we need to head back. We need to report everything that's happened here. I guess, right?
Yes, we should go,
Make haste.
around the water.
She
Oh,
just
no,
doesn't
Devin.
like the water,
This
does
is where
he?
you go running off, and it's like, oh no, Devon fell off.
We left him behind. He's just like still like slumped off on the side.
Yeah.
He's
Zara
hanging off
finds
as his
this
head is
little.
just dragging through the water.
She finds this
Yeah.
little thing, and she's
Oh.
just basically crawling through.
Squeezing
Ah.
through.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a
Fingers
check for that. Give me an acrobatics check.
Ah.
There's a very
Aw.
tight tunnel.
That's what she said. That's a good roll.
Yeah, it's a good goal.
That's
Good
good
roll.
because anything less than a 16 and you wouldn't have fitted through.
Just like, oh no, I should have eaten all those monsters.
She's just crawling through with
So what-
Devon on her back.
Yes.
He actually, if you're crawling through with him on your back, as you move through, he gets pushed further back and back until he eventually falls off the back.
Oh. Just
What you-
slides down his back, slides down her back and her tail, and just lands on the ground.
What
Oh,
you see, Pillow, is the outline of the cave, and then just this fluff, just
Yeah,
literally
fluffy ass.
completely
Very fluffy
blocking
ass.
the way.
You see this? I just see this like tail twitching. I'm just like, the tail's like slapping against me. Like, I'm like, okay.
And then
Kind
just
of help.
Devin's body falls down her and in front of you.
I have.
His
Oh
body's
god.
just lying there in
Yeah.
the tunnel. He's still
God damn it.
sleeping, just sleeping through it.
Sleeping. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm like, oh damn it.
You
Taurus,
grab
help
his
me.
one leg and just start dragging him.
Ask for Taurus for help. Start helping drag him through.
Yeah, I'm gonna push. You gonna pull.
Like on a stretcher, so to speak.
When you
Dear
might at
Lord.
that location, you might be able to hear some things.
Oh, okay.
I think Pillow can probably hear it now as well.
Let's see. What do I hear?
Should be able to
No,
hear
I
it
don't
because
hear
you're within
anything.
range of it. You hear?
No, I still hear. I still hear
Oh,
the ambience, the Cavern of Trials ambience.
Same.
See, you are within range of it. You just double check if it's got like some weird setting.
Maybe it's
Oh,
on
it
a
does.
different floor.
It's got volume easing. Let me just turn up the easing because the easing will make it the closer you get to it, the sound will adjust. Let me just try and take off the easing so you're going to hear it just the same everywhere.
Oh, I heard
Growling?
that.
Like
I heard
growling?
that.
Why don't I use it? Hold on.
Might take a moment for it to kick in.
Zara puts her nose in the air to sniff.
You can see at the top of what looks like some stairs. There seems to be a shadow of something very big.
Oh no, I see it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I see it.
It's the ceiling in here is like 30 feet high, going up, and this creature is like halfway up the thing. He's like 20 feet tall.
Ooh.
Let's just hope it's the terrace.
We may need to go back a little bit. Sarah, come.
Is this not the way out?
No, we need
He
to.
seems
But we need
he
to.
seems to be sleeping though.
But
Oh, okay.
but
Oh no. I
if
can't-
why don't we
can't-
go
can't-
around him? Maybe the way out is around him. You know, we can't get it. I can't get out the same way we came from anyway.
I know, but we got a sleeping person. We gotta pull through.
Wait, why can't we go back? Why can't we?
Well, we
Why
fell
because-
quite a bit, right?
We had the rope was enough to go down, and Serafina should now have all her, wild shape slots back, so she could wild shape into the bird and take the rope up. I guess.
You could also maybe just jump up. Honestly.
Not sure. if you can stop
Remember the rope fell down.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the problem. Yeah, we can't go back
So-
up easily.
So,
So we-
moving on
yeah.
to maybe we
Yeah.
do need to go through here. You know,
Or we can
if
try
we're
the other
quiet, it
roads,
can't hear
maybe.
us.
We can
If
try the
we stay quiet, we could sneak by. But as long as Reynolds over here stays quiet, Reynolds in the back, like.
Oh,
huh?
okay, wait.
Guys, what's the hold up?
Wait.
Guys!
Oh
Cover
my
up.
god.
I can use I can use inspiration for this, right? For the stealth check if we need one.
If we need one, but make sure that guy doesn't scream, because whatever is in here is very much asleep, and we do not want to fight it with our party.
I'm gonna turn back and be like,
Why
shut the
not?
fuck up or we will die.
He's like, oh,
Reynolds, shut up or we will die.
all right, Sarah. Listen, we need to be very careful here, okay?
I am
We need
being
to
careful.
sneak.
I can
You know,
see. Can you see?
I
Oh,
just see black.
There, can you give me? Wait, you should be able to see.
I just
Um,
see black.
can
Everything's
see.
black.
Yeah, everything is black. There's no texture for us.
I can
Well, let
see.
me see if I put a light source down. Does that do anything?
No, it just
No,
makes
no.
it makes me orange.
I mean, if
The
you
bottom
zoom
is
in, it's a little bit easier. But yeah, I can see.
It shouldn't be pitch black. There should actually be a scene there.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I see the wall. I see a little bit of a token in the distance, but the floor is pitch black. I cannot see whatever is on the floor.
same.
It's like an empty void and some dust particles floating around.
If I do this, does that do anything?
Is there a height difference? Maybe we are on a different floor or something.
No,
Let's
'cause they
see.
used
I
to
can
say a
probably
lot.
see. I can probably see on. Actually, no, Rin, you see the same as we do. There's like nothing. It's just black, the floor, right?
Yes.
I mean,
If I
yeah.
click on the tokens so that I can see the tokens vision, I can see it, which is weird. Let me do
Yeah,
this.
because if you look at Rin's stream, you'll see what we're seeing. We're just seeing black.
I don't even see the token though.
Oh, now it's like slightly gray, but now it's a
Yeah.
lighter gray floor. But I don't see any detail. Or is this normal? Or is this how
I
it's
can see
supposed
the
to be?
squares finally.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Oh, you can see the squares. I see gray. I don't see squares. Oh, if I really zoom in, I see slight squares.
Yeah.
This is what you should be seeing.
Oh.
Oh no, we
Yeah,
don't
we
see that. No.
Oh, no, not at
Definitely
all.
not.
All right, you could use for now. We just visualize that as you move through the pitch black, because I think you can still see the tokens and things, which is the main
Yeah,
thing.
we can see the tokens. Yeah, we can see the tokens. Yeah.
Dara, can you give me a Dex saving throw?
Oh.
But anyway, does he need a dex saving throw? We can just put him back on Seraphina.
Wait, who wants to that? Wait, who? Me?
Eric.
You. No. 0.
Oh, there. Okay.
Ouch.
This is a grab a drink.
Ooh.
Oh.
That hurts.
Ow.
You
Yeah.
you moving slowly but slowly, and you knock into something that clambers around on the floor. It has like a sound like it's almost like glass, like a glass bottle or something
no.
like that. That just hits and clangs along the floor. Where are my dice?
I'm gonna grab a drink. Give me 1 second. She was hungry. She was like, I want to
Irony.
fight. I
The
crave
absolute
violence.
irony. I rolled a natural one.
Initiative? Are we rolling initiative?
No, because I rolled a natural one.
Oh, so you also rolled the one.
No. Oh wait, what wins if it's 2 ones? I'll tell you, we roll again.
Wait, no. Never mind. I think only you rolled that one. I was wrong. Never mind.
Oh, her dex save is a 1, and I've rolled a 1, so I've just decided that's too much effort, so we're just gonna roll again. So there, if you give me a dex saving throw.
Just gonna double check if I actually have advantage.
Can I give her inspiration before she does that?
I think because it's too sudden, because you already started moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened? I grab a snack.
I rolled a natural 1, she rolled a natural 1, so we're rolling again.
My God.
Only
Yeah,
me,
the
right?
one I
Only my luck, right?
Oh no.
Here's the thing. We're gonna see what happens. Verse.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my God, scary!
I'm going up in the world team. The bottle clangs over and stops and rolls, and you just get this almost like snorting, like, and then he goes, and then back to sleeping.
If your next roll is free, you got to let us level up.
Hello is well aware of my dice rolls. There, if I can get above 10, if I can get double digits, that is like a natural 20 for me.
You just hear Kiri go in the background like, oh. You're like, oh no.
Uh-oh, we're dead.
Everybody's
seems-
eyes just focus on
Seems to
Zerafina.
be yeah, the sound slowly dissipates, and it continues to just the snoring sound.
Poor Zerafina is like, just imagine her like lifting her paws like over her face, like, oh no.
Yeah, when she notices the creature doesn't wake up, she's like, whew.
I'm gonna hide behind Zerby. I was gonna follow behind her.
You can see a little of light coming out from the cave, from like the spot behind him.
Right. I mean, she can definitely see it. So she's like, I think that's our exit over there.
Must be. But what is this creature?
I
Kind of
don't
look
know.
back at our Reynold the Wise. He must know what this is, right? He's been here
Why
so
we
many
stop?
times.
Oh my
Why
god!
we
shh.
I told him to shut up earlier, or he will die. So he shouldn't scream. I told him to be careful. So don't scream like you don't know anything.
Kind of look at Taurus like, ask him what's going on.
Arnold, what is going on? Do you know what this creature is? Wait, he doesn't know. He doesn't.
I
see
don't
us.
know. I can't see. I can't see anything.
Yeah. I forgot he doesn't see shit.
Oh yeah, we can't move yet because
He's
there's the
human.
game's paused.
Oh, whoops.
Mm,
There we go.
mm.
Can I try to describe it to him? Since we should all see it.
But there shouldn't be anything like that in these caves. Just more bugs.
I'm gonna take him on my back. Wait,
Oh,
I'm gonna
that-
take him. Maybe I should take him on my back so he doesn't make sounds in the darkness.
Oh
You
my
walk past
gosh.
the creature, he just lets out a small fart.
Oh my
That's a
God.
silent one.
No, not the silent one, the
Uh-oh.
loud rippling one.
Zara is
boy.
like slowly moving. It's as if she is hunting. That's like the speed she's walking at.
Like oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Stealth mode, please.
Reynolds the Wise, Reynolds the
No.
Wise like, trips on the stairs. Oh. No, I'm fine.
Should I take him on my back and bring him
No,
all the way?
we're already carrying Devon with us. Rather not.
Yeah. This is where Devin suddenly wakes up and he's like, oh, no, the good sleep. Oh shit.
Oh no.
No.
I just wake up, see a monster, and I'm like, I'm going back to sleep.
Must be dreaming. I've seen enough monsters already.
You guys can deal with that. I mean,
I
even
even
if
know
I
what
do
this
wake
thing
up,
is.
I wouldn't have had a long rest, huh? It would just be a short rest.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long yet.
Yeah. I
Oh boy,
figured.
I don't like this.
Oh. Are we still in the cave? Why is it still black and white?
No, I think we are outside, but under a cover. I'm not sure how to describe that.
Yeah, you can just move out of it. Let me just move the token.
Why?
You guys can see mine's still loading.
Why is there light coming out of the
That-
cave?
It's for your benefit. There's, so you can actually see.
Yeah, mine's stuck on 99% loading.
You can try and hit refresh.
I'm not even loading at all. I'm just stuck in the cave.
Oh, is this the result of you?
Oh, you should have
having
started.
the light?
Hold on, I'm just gonna. If I do this,
Oh, there we go.
it should force it.
Refreshing
Over.
too.
There we are.
Wait,
Although
so-
I may need to call it here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dum.
I mean, it's not a bad moment.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're healthier than last time we ended.
Very true.
I suppose that's fair.
I feel like
Yeah.
all of us are a little bit.
Yeah, I'd love to
A bit
do
wiser.
a bit more, but yeah, I unfortunately have got things I need to do.
Yeah.
I can't
Hmm.
believe you're busy.
I know, right?
Yeah. Imagine
Real
being
life
busy.
in my
How
video
dare
game.
you?
Like you have to do dinner and stuff. Wow, what is that?
If this
How dare you.
if this was up to Rin, this session would end on Sunday evening.
I mean, I would be up for that. I don't mind.
I
Oh
mean,
my gosh, you. Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
would be cool if we managed to plan everybody's like summer vacation or something and just have at it one day. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
just like
can
the
have at it.
longest concurrent possible session we can manage.
I feel like that would be funny. Or just a
We-
weekend or something. I don't know.
That would be exhausting, you know. Actually, I think that would simulate well how the travel is working on.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I'll have like travel rations with me here. I'll have like jerky and like nuts and all this stuff, and, like
Just
water and
jerky,
meat.
bread and cheese.
But I've seen so many like TikTok shorts of like huge ass D&D tables, and they're like their friends and family like they're just texting all their family like we won't be available for the weekend, and just like the group of friends inside the house for 3
Oh my
days straight
gosh.
playing, eating, sleeping, playing, eating, sleeping, ordering food instead of making food to be able to play, stretching every once in a while.
Yeah, good stretching.
Let's see here.
A cave of wonders.
The cave of Wanders.
A Wander
Wander
cave.
caves.
Oh
Yeah, the
man, I
Wander
really hope we
caves.
were gonna get to fight the little beastie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to go back? You want to go back and
No,
face it?
no,
Yeah,
it's
you can go
okay.
back.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Stop. It
Yeah.
have been funny.
Here's the thing: if we rest,
This is where Rin's like,
Out
I
here,
didn't get
we
to
can go
fight. She
back.
turns and looks at her party. I didn't get to fight. Which one of you is first?
we need her to eat first. We need to get something to eat.
She'll eat the monster if we defeat it, you know.
We must find a monster. She needs sustenance.
Guys,
Uh,
must
also-
fight it. Why? I'm angry.
Also, I can't believe that Asdam's character had such a good moment with that attack, and he wasn't here.
Oh my gosh.
He one-shot a fucking monster, and he wasn't here to see it.
That's so true. That's
Yeah.
so true.
You'll hear it later and be like, ah man, dang it.
I mean, he
See
can
this
watch it on
this
your-
deadly creature.
on your YouTube later.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
wait, no, wait, we don't get XP. Never
What?
mind. I forgot.
Wait. No XP?
Yeah.
That pillar. I beat that pillar. It had a lot of damage.
I'm so used to asking about XP now. I was like, XP? Oh, no XP.
No. Milestones.
Oh.
We're in the middle of a battle. We hit a
uh,
milestone. All right, be sure to level up right now, guys, in the middle of battle.
I'm at
Um,
1 HP. I need a level up. Hit
okay,
anything.
okay. Question. Pillow, what's your time
Mhm.
right now?
7 o'clock.
In the evening?
Yes.
Sorry, I had to double
On
check.
Sunday. In the evening on Sunday.
Saturday, man. Not a day ahead.
How long are you willing to stay up? Just theoretically.
What are you trying
For
to
you?
pull off, Green? What are you trying to
Hmm.
pull off?
Theoretically.
I think what she's trying to pull off is, hey, what if we just came back to the session in like an hour or two?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I could do that.
I can do
Okay,
that, but I
fine.
don't think Kiri will be available.
I can, because I think I can get everything done within maybe 2 hours.
Nice.
I mean, if everyone is ready after that, I'm up for it. If you
Yeah, let's leave the option open, see how people are feeling in like 1 to 2 hours about
Yeah.
the possibility of this, and we can sort of just like conclude whether or not this will or won't happen.
Yeah,
Then.
that's fine. I can
Alright,
then
cool.
Yeah,
Can,
I can pop a message in the Discord in
Oh,
like
yeah.
in like 2 hours when I'm done to say is hey,
Sure.
anyone
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Hi
Because
guys,
then,
you
'cause
guys there?
then Aston can
Mhm.
probably join again.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's fine.
But Agartha, you have work.
I don't have work.
He's asleep.
I thought you said you work on Saturdays until the end
No,
of
no,
the
no, no.
month.
The last one was the last one. I'm free all day.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't know that.
That's,
Oh, never
yeah,
mind
yeah,
then.
yeah.
that's why he can have the long rest.
There you go.
Okay,
So
Well-
just keep us long or less running. That's all, right?
so now it's up to how long Pillow can stay awake.
Wow.
Yeah,
Listen,
that was what I was asking. I was like, Pillow, you can't staying up
mean,
for
Pillow,
another
yeah,
4 hours, you know?
Yeah, Pillow, you're like 3 hours ahead of me. I understand.
so currently it's 7, right? 7 at night. If we reconvene in say 2 hours, it'll be 9 o'clock, which leaves me 10, 11, 12, 1. Maybe till, so I can do 4 hours then. I can go till like 1 in the morning, maybe till 2. If you guys keep me coffee with and fed with, if you guys keep me fed with coffee
you a drip.
and stuff, a drip of caffeine, I'll be, I could. I say that when I've had it many times where I've played games and I'm like, oh, this game is so fun. Why do I hear birds chirping? I look out to see the sunrise and I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's
That's
such a
why.
mood. That is such a mood, though.
So yeah, I can stay up. I can do that. But
Right.
yeah, if we can take a break, it means I can make myself dinner and stuff like that too.
Yeah, yeah. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to walk the dog.
I need to eat.
So.
Well, let me
I
yeah,
need
let
to
me
eat.
let me disappear so I can get done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
do it. Go do it.
Um,
See you later.
and then yeah,
hopefully.
I'll pop a message in the Discord.
Mhm.
I'm gonna close down the session
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Hopefully see you guys later.
You'll see us soon.
Alright,
I'm
I am
just gonna actually sit on the
also
Discord and
gonna
just mute.
go take a walk with the doggo.
Actually, yeah.
I'll
Take-
just
take a-
leave BRB on stream probably. So.
Is it just a huge? Is it just a huge wolf with like a leash in her mouth, just walking a smaller dog? That's it.
Alright. I'll be back later. Then.
Yeah.
hopefully.
I'll
Awesome.
see
We
you
can do that.
later then.
Bye.
Bye.
See you all.
Let's see. Alright, you heard them? Let me, what should we do in the meantime? I was actually considering raiding Silky, but it seems she has other plans. So, let's see. I need to give you guys something to do. That's the wrong one. There we go. Do/C. While I go on this walk, I'm going to temporarily end the YouTube stream.